Spooky. I'm gonna make a bag.
I do think I probably should travel there. I know lots of person.
Sorry, Matilda, you're in for the whole game now. I can't change that. Okay.
I mean, I don't know how long I'll have, but like,
yeah,
if they decide that we're playing games, we're still done watching, whatever. I feel like I should be able to join them.
We've lost someone.
Green.
No.
He does have connection issues sometimes, it seems.
Yes, yeah. His connection issues are so weird because it just kicks him out of the seat. Hello.
I hate it.
I don't know why it kicks you out of the seat. It's such a weird thing that happens.
It just
It's
keeps
weird,
doing it. Every game I try and play, at least once, or it kicks me out.
It seems you have some IP issues with your router, then.
It must be.
Are you is your computer far away from your router, or?
Let's see what role we get in this Easter-themed script.
I'm upstairs, so.
I'm sporting... Well, I'm not sporting. I'm drinking
saying,
Monster Energy
thinking
Zero Sugar, which kind of tastes like actual Monster, but isn't the same.
I know at some point there were some issues where certain Wi-Fi companies changed the way they kind of run their Wi-Fi, which didn't really work on the Clocktower. Although I don't know if that's now been patched. But I can check through the Patreon if you want.
It's like the same wires that every internet company uses, so I don't know how that'd be an issue.
I know, but somehow it was.
IP addressing can be an issue for a lot of sites.
Yes,
actually.
I am. And when you're watching this back, you'll hear more words that I say.
I mean, fair.
Why?
No,
I mean, to be fair, why wouldn't you?
Exactly. They're the answer to every problem.
To be perfectly honest, the best way to deal with it is to have direct connection to the internet. So if you can invest into a few meters of a cable and connect from router to your PC directly, you will have no reasons with IP changing through the Wi-Fi.
I also just realized there is a reason to blame Big Pharma. I've been getting really bad hay fever recently. Went to Sainsbury's own brand, £3.50. Still expensive, but £3.50. But then you get branded Big Pharma antihistamine, £15.
Oh god, yeah.
What?
And even if you get it from the doctor, it's you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Which is silly.
Ridiculous.
I know.
It's a bit subsidized, but it's still expensive for being able to breathe and not sneeze as much.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's kind of important.
Pounds to be able to breathe. That's crazy.
At least it's not America.
The £15 pack had the exact same amount as the £3.50 pack, and it was the exact same drug. Same amount, just it was crazy.
You can find stuff like that in B&M or Home Bargains or something, and it's cheaper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think sometimes. I'm thinking B&M more than Home Bargains.
Yeah. I don't think we've got one nearby, but I'll definitely check that out.
Oh, we got a spec. One person.
Ooh, are they going to sit?
We have 2 spectators.
Oh my god, sorry to Brandy, or even Mercy. They go by many names.
I'm Brandy.
Come sit down, yay!
Another joint roundtable.
Rainbow Corner, let's go.
Alright, nice one. We got 10 players. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, I'm just editing the bag then.
Base 2 with 1 minion.
B&M or Home Bargains, oh yeah. Home Bargains is a shop where you get bargains for your home. What did Dex say?
I'm a 9-player guy, just because I like having outsiders.
Yeah, same. I had to look to make sure.
I'm a 20-player guy.
Whoa!
No,
I
not really.
personally prefer 15. It's on that line where the game is pretty long, but at the same time it's manageable.
15 is a lot. 12 is
I
quite good.
can't.
12
Yeah.
is the perfect number. Yeah.
I prefer games with base 2 minions. It's interesting without being overwhelming. So in the 10 to 12 range. I will play lower or higher if it's necessary, but that's my
No, yeah, this game is actually very like it's really well made. I have to say it's really well made because like it is fun to play with like just one minion and one demon.
Yeah.
And with, to be fair, outsiders are just fun in general to play with on either side.
Yeah, and it's nice to just have some at base.
Nice.
You should all have your roles.
Yup.
It also
Okay.
pretty much is
Right.
like the dividings of the roles. They're
I'm
always
evil.
balanced. It's just whether the script itself is balanced or bags.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who is my master? Is it Brandy
I mean, that
or
comes
Mercy?
with practice when it comes to
Is it Voidstar?
actually
Is it
understanding
Gazda?
how to balance a
Good old
script.
Gazda.
Oh yeah.
It can't be Matilda. It could be
This
Dex.
is just
It could be
using it
Kiwi. It could be
repeatedly.
Green BB. Got that British alliance, you know. Also Dex. I guess he's also British. Kiwi. Could it be Young Nine High? Let's find out.
Slate. Okay, they're not here.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me, but don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me no more. That's right, I'm not even going to say pardon me because I'm sick as fuck. And by sick, I mean I'm sick, but also I'm not sick, as in ill. But I do have a sore throat, so yeah, sore throat, kind of ill, but also not. Because I'm still here, I'm still playing, I'm still standing after all these years. You know? 10 players, technically 9-ish, is better than 7, I guess. But also, I like smaller games as well, because then it isn't such a mess when you're like debating about stuff. Although that does depend on the players. Which is why I'm kind of reluctant to open it to the public, but sometimes you need to get players, but then you don't know what those people are going to do, but then also you don't know what people are going to do in the game in general, and also in life. So it's a bit of a mess, but I'd say 9-10 players is better than 7, if you can get them. And Zahn, I know that's going to add outsiders in. Right, no, it's not going to add outsiders in, but I know all townsfolk are poisoned until dusk on X day. And if someone else is a godfather, that would be great, because then I'd know my Zahn day. And then we can plan in advance. Who's my master? Like it has to be master. I've determined it. Unless Krylix is a woman. Sick. British. Fucking shit. Isn't it 2 minions? Isn't it 2? Oh wait, it's 9 players technically, so mean green BB. Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Such a quiet town.
Okay, so what we're going to do is win the game.
Well, we need to give a little bit of a hiding point to all the waking people.
I think this is the
Yeah.
quietest town I've ever seen. Normally people are screaming at each other.
Also,
Uh,
at night, some of us want to sleep.
That is true.
That's true.
Some people don't believe in that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't want
we
to sleep
see-
at night. They want to keep people up for no reason.
Yeah. I will
Screaming,
just like the
slamming
symmetry
doors.
Of the like two similar tokens on either side. It's nice. the rainbows versus the brown whatever one.
I used to wear the rainbow myself, but then it was just too common, so...
Yeah, fair.
It starts to get bad when someone is speaking about the other player with the same profile picture, thinking about you.
Yeah.
That happens.
That's why having other random stuff is fun.
What can I pretend to be? An amnesiac? Yeah, that can do. Amni. And we keep on getting more thighs spectating, and then they're gone. That's right. Leave us! Krylix hopping in and out of their chair. Hopping in and out. Must be a complex game. Moidas is now following me on Twitch. Thanks, robtfilms@gmail.com. Moidas, you need to join us if you're like still watching. But you can't right now because a game just started. But we do have Brandy or Mercy in this game. Naturally, I can just talk to them again about cookies and waste their time. Excellent. Oh, we don't have a marionette. Sad times. Sad times. Twitch.tv/RobTFilms. If you look at my links down below, you can subscribe to my entire network of channels that I definitely upload on. Nobody's watching but me. Haha. Hee hee. You're right here? Are you? How do I know that? How do I know? Vigor Gotis? What do you mean? 2 messages were deleted by a moderator. I did not delete those. Apparently too many caps like deletes messages. That's an auto mod thing. I didn't do that. Voodon. Oh, nice. Only you and the dead can vote. Oh my god. Huh? Oh, she's a scapegoat again. Cool. Hyperbole plays. You can't shout in my chat. You can't shout at me. I've got boundaries. The amnesiac, if there is one, I bet it has a bunch of shit that Slate has to tell them. I'm still standing after all these years.
Please respond to night cards if I send them out. Just
Ooh.
give me a little got it.
Luckily, as Azan, I don't have a night card. I just know that I get to poison. Well, I don't get to poison, but the game. Everyone gets poisoned on a certain night. The same night as the number of outsiders in the game. I'm still standing after all these years. Lying is a sin. That's what the book told
There's
me.
a player who's still not responded to a night card I've sent out.
Oh
Please
dear.
respond.
I'm gonna say that player is Krylix. I'm predicting I don't know. Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom, getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she is waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago, and I'm trying hard to forget. But between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. Tonight, we are young. People can read different books. I read the Bible every
I
night.
think there's a player with some connection issues.
I read the
Sorry.
Bible every night. Night one, re-rack. This is so annoying. Who is Krylix? I don't know. It's an
Sorry,
unstable.
folks, just waiting on Krylix
Yeah,
to.
I
come back
predicted
to us.
correctly.
Come back to us, please.
Public fucking lobby goes brr.
Mm. Alright, I'm gonna give it 30 seconds, and if they don't come back, I'll probably start running the day.
That must not be important.
Can people hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do hear you.
No one's responding.
We're just quiet.
We're
We're all
no.
speaking.
I was like, is it me with the connection problem?
I was predicting which
No,
player
no, it's not you.
would drop out. Oh
There you
no.
go.
Everything okay, Krulix?
It doesn't seem like it. We still can't hear you if you're speaking.
Public lobby moment.
Are you there, Krillix? Sorry, I'm back. I got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, you're good.
There you go.
Sick.
We hear you.
My internet's playing with me.
Good. Sweet. Okay.
Oh,
just
God.
Be 1 second, and then.
We can't let that happen.
Okay.
My God. What's up?
Okay.
I'm okay. Just waiting.
All right. Good morning, town. Welcome to the Easter Festival. Please drink, be merry, and partake of some of the wonderful activities that we have around town today. Don't worry, I'm sure there's no demon amongst you.
No, it's me. I'm the demon. That's it.
I'll give you 5 minutes to chat.
Hello.
Hello.
I need bluffs.
You need bluffs. Yes, I have bluffs to give you.
Which ones?
Our bluffs are the chef, the flower girl, or the tea lady.
I want to take chef and then say chef 0 because that's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna take tea lady.
Cool.
What minion are you?
I am Zahn and you are?
I am the Vigor Mortis.
Ooh, spicy. Love it. Okay, let's go cause chaos.
Let's just be maniacs.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Cool.
No one else is here.
9 high? Oh my god. Hey 9 high.
Oh.
I'm a chef.
Oh. I'm either the sailor or the amnesia.
Ooh. Both good rolls.
I hope you're not lying to me.
I'm not lying to you. I would never lie in a game of Clocktower.
Good.
Sacre bleu.
Oh, I see a
I've got a 0.
0. Alright.
Bye bye.
Only us.
Here we are again. Do 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 do. You. Oh. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I am fine, thank you.
That is great.
That is very great. Why
Wow!
robots? Wow! Congratulations. Anyway, I've got something in my throat. What do you want to do?
Same. I could be a chef, or I could be a woman.
You could be a woman?
I could be. It's possible.
So you're either the chef or the woman.
Yeah, or the woman. Yeah.
Okay, well, I've already got a woman hard claim, so I'm going to put you down as the chef.
Okay.
Do you want to tell me your number or keep it private?
If I'm a chef, I could get a 0. I've got no ingredients in my pantry.
You've got no ingredients?
No.
Oh, you're screwed.
So sad. I can't make anything.
You can't make anything. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, shame. I'll give you. Well, I do. If you're hard claiming to me, I could, or not hard claiming, giving me 2. I'll give you that I either am a lady who loves. Oh, by woman, do you mean tea lady?
I just said woman. There's a lot of women on the script.
Are there women?
Mm-hmm.
A flower girl.
Yeah.
Ah, it makes sense now. You're not hard claiming to me. You're claiming women.
I'm claiming women. That's what I like to do.
No, I like to colonize. Jesus Christ! Right, I'll give you also a woman, the tea lady, amnesiac or acrobat.
Oh my god. I've got an amni claim from 9 high.
Well, don't trust them.
Okay.
Or maybe do.
Noted. I can't trust French people. Got it.
You know what? Do what you want. Be your own man, okay? I respect you for that.
And then amni. Okay. Yeah, I'm my own man.
Congratulations. Bye.
What? What a bizarre interaction. Thanks. No one's here to talk to. Great. You. Hey.
Hello, that was a very aggressive you.
I know, but like I have to get attention somehow, and that was the only way that I could think of doing it.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Do you want to do threes?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Chef, farmer, or sweetheart?
Okay. Well, I buy you a sweetheart, but I could be a flower girl, a chef, or a tea lady.
Okay, I've heard quite a few tea ladies.
I need to find them and kill them. If I can
Well,
do
now
that.
now I'm suspicious of you.
Well, I can't kill anyone, so you don't have anything to worry about.
You can't. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Well, cool.
Bye. tea lady.
Tea lady?
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that I'm the tea lady? Or
I
there's
am.
tea
What are
lady?
you? Quick.
Interesting.
You're interesting. Yes, you are.
Welcome back to town, everybody. I will first take hands for any juggles or amnesiac claims or anything else. I think Voidstar was first.
Yeah.
I claim amnesia can point a rub T. I also want to juggle Brandy as the farmer, Gaster as the fisherman, Dex as the washerwoman, and the Kiwi as the virgin.
Okay, heard. Who is next? Kiwi?
Kiwi would also like to juggle. Myself as the juggler,
Mhm.
Voidstar as the sailor, Green BB as the virgin, and let's go 9 high as the imp.
Okay, heard.
Lucky.
Matilda?
Yeah.
Nope. Both my neighbors. My
Oh,
house
my
neighbor.
bad. Okay, sorry. Gaster.
I'd like to juggle that Voidstar is the sailor and that Dex is the farmer.
Okay, heard. And Dex.
Dex would like to juggle that Rob is the woman, please. Thank you.
Not a valid juggle.
Rob claimed woman to me.
I
Okay,
did.
what am I supposed to do with this?
Woman.
Rob, why aren't you in the women corner with Matilda then?
Because
So
I wanted
true.
to be up top.
Rude.
Women can always be on top.
True.
I didn't mean it to sound... Okay.
Ayo.
That was not intentional. Anyway, any other shenanigans? If not, I will open nominations. Okay, nominations are open.
Hmm.
Nine High.
I nominate Voidstar.
Nine High nominates Voidstar. Tell
Valid.
us why.
I've heard some jugglers saying he's the sailor, so that should be a fine execution for today.
Okay, Voidstar.
Sailor is one of the things that I claimed I may or may not be the sailor. If I am the sailor, I am pretty sure that I am drunk because I did something funny.
Okay. You'll need 5 votes.
Quickman, I was told I'm
hang
a
on,
late
I'm gonna
host,
just-
so this is probably an evil player.
I'm gonna just let Acrylics come back to us. Or at least I'll give them 10 seconds to.
So the only demon I can see that like killing
Hello,
somebody would
Midas.
necessarily be bad would be the Vega Mortis, if that's in play.
Oh, Acrylics is calling.
So otherwise, we could delay an execution.
You there, Acrylics?
Yes,
Will
I'm
we
here.
be
Okay,
losing
awesome.
execution because
Running
we
the
have 9 players and a traveller? So I don't think there is... Unless we're happy with losing an execution, I think we should still kill every day.
Damn.
5 votes is enough. Voidstar is marked. Any more nominations?
I call for Matilda's exile.
Okay. Voidstar calls for Matilda's exile. Tell us why.
I don't know. I just usually that's a
Sexism.
good Matilda read.
Obviously.
And I think this is civil Matilda. It's purely a read. I've spoken to her for a total of like 10 seconds today.
In which you told me I'm the late host.
Yes, I did say that.
Yes,
That's a
yeah,
play.
Whatever. I'm not evil, but I don't. This is fine.
That is quite a weird play.
Okay.
I respect
This is a
it.
vote for exile. You'll need 5.
She lied to me in her hard claims, by the way, guys.
That is true.
How could she?
Crazy.
Not a
And she
scapegoat?
admits to it!
Yeah, I'm obviously the magician. That's it.
3
Obviously.
votes is not enough.
Wait, that's a double claim.
Do we have an actual virgin?
I nominate Rob.
Gazter nominates Rob. Tell us why.
Either we'll get some information or we'll tie this vote. Either way. I think it'd be good.
Okay. Rob?
Okay. I got a 0 as one of the roles in the game.
Okay. And you will need 6 to put Rob on the block. Two is not enough. Final call.
Is anyone the virgin? I'd like to nominate.
You have already nominated Voidstar.
No, there was an exile. It doesn't count.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Yes, it was.
Let's see. I nominate Grim BB.
Voidstar nominates Green BB. Tell us why.
No one was claiming virgin, so I just decided to take a shot in the dark.
Okay, Green BB.
Yeah, I'm not the virgin, but I am a good person to try and keep around, hopefully.
Okay, you will need 6 to put Green BB on the block.
No one's going to vote on this. Not even Voidstar. Oh, 9 high. Okay.
I think the town is satisfied.
I think the town is satisfied in the day in 5.
I'll panic for you, Voidstar. I'll claim minion.
Dex claims minion, and Voidstar is executed and does not die. Good night.
Whoa.
What?
Wow.
It's on ball?
Leech confirmed.
No? Wait, no, it can't be. So, Tea Lady? Right?
Or the sailor.
Sailor, probably.
Or Sober Sailor.
DA.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't even think about DA.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
is that in the script? I actually
Yeah,
haven't looked.
it is now on the script.
It is now, that's why, yeah, so it could be Devil's Effort. There's too much, it could be.
All of the options.
I will point out that I claimed to Matilda that she was the leech host.
They are very suspicious, which is good for us.
So, like, I know which of those I'm putting down.
Okay. I think if we can get Lucky and Moidas in our next game, that'd be fun. I'm just going to act like a regular player the whole time. I can't get Star Pass 2, so yeah. It's got to be Gazda or Brandy that is a tea lady. Minions you kill keep their ability, so he's got no motivation to kill me because I don't even have an ability. Well, I do have an ability. It's to do with the outsiders. So if they kill me, does that mean that my Zarn power doesn't work? My passive Zarn power? I don't know. Maybe. Wait, or does it work? Minions you kill keep their ability and poison one townsfolk neighbour. -1 outsider. Okay. Oh, okay. So if I die, either Krylex or 9 high gets poisoned. But I don't know what Krylex is. I'm not sure what 9 high is. But if they're a sailor, then that might not be good. Chef? Maybe. How would you know? Who told you? I don't trust it. Because I'm a good player. Yes. Have you? I don't know, man. You've got something. What? Chef Farmer, sweetheart. LMAO, interesting. Very. I claimed a lot of things. You can tell the difference in any other world, Yes. I mean, if Crylex thinks I'm sus from text interaction, then maybe they need to talk to me to see if I'm sus or not. This might not be going well, who knows? What do you want? Cool. Cool. So is Brandy actually a chef?
Good morning, town. Dex died in the night.
Huh.
Aww.
Rip.
Yeah. Not summoner. Alright.
This is very sad.
Yeah.
You have 4 minutes to commiserate.
Oh, I need to talk to Gazster. Hey.
Yes, hi.
Hello.
Okay, so are you?
Am I...
You know...
What, am I a chef? Yes. I got a chef 0. Hello? Hello? Crylex?
We have had wine most days.
Hell yeah.
Hey, hey.
Hello. Based on your claim in town yesterday, I'm assuming you're chef.
Yeah, I'm a chef. I got 0.
Interesting. Well, I am the actual juggler. I only threw 2 people seriously, based on my own claim and Voidstar's claim. I got a 1.
So...
Voidstar is not a sailor.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
he could be
Either
bad.
that, or it's Xantu, or I am Puka poisoned.
Yeah. Or you just identified yourself somehow.
As the drunk.
Or a juggler. Did you say you were the juggler when you juggled?
I identified myself as the juggler, yes.
Yeah, so that could be the ping, because I don't think Voidstar's good. Like, they seem very suspicious. That's, like, all I'm getting, really. I haven't really, like, spoke to them, but, like, yeah.
Voidstar is not a sailor.
Yeah, so they could be a minion, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going off social vibes for that, but, like, yeah, they could be bad. That's what I'm thinking.
Either Devil's Advocate or protected by Devil's Advocate.
Yeah, or Gaz is a tea lady.
Dex was claiming T-Lady, and he's now dead.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. Because, like, how did Voidstar survive unless it is a devil's advocate?
Yeah, so I'm saying it's not T-Lady. T-Lady sat next to me.
I'm going to interrogate Gazza because I got him for, like, 10 seconds yesterday.
Yeah, good luck.
See ya. It's still us.
We finished the chat just as Slate joined us.
That always happens.
Yeah.
No, it's me and someone who keeps disconnecting. Hey. Hello.
I'm so done.
Your internet is being a little bitch right now.
I think it will be solved in a
Nice.
few more minutes. I just need for a few more minutes to pass.
Hey.
Hi. I heard you claimed woman.
I did. I claimed woman to Dex.
Does that
Woman
mean
and chef.
Woman or...
You got flower girl, tea lady, washerwoman. There's a lot of things on this script.
Okay. So do you want to just give me a 3 for my own?
So for your own sanity, I'll give you Sweetheart, Saint, and Hatter.
Sweetheart, Hatter, and
Saint.
Saint.
What are you?
The sailor.
Cool.
Right. Thank you.
Bye. I don't think they are.
Yeah. Options.
Well,
They've got to be the DA
folks.
or
I'll
DA
take
protected.
hands for
Right?
Shenan's. Dex.
Hello. I'm not going to claim what I am, but I am going to say I have reason to believe Voidstar. Oh, we should check Voidstar again.
Okay. Any more?
Was your role? What was your role? If you can at least narrow it down.
I don't. Yeah, fine. I'm trying to think of. I don't know. I'm not going to.
Were you an information role or an ability?
No, I was not an information role. I'll say that.
Okay. Nine high.
I would like to say I passed the egg.
Okay, you pass the egg. Which direction would you like to pass it in?
Anti-clockwise.
Okay, anti-clockwise. Okay. Anybody who would like to catch the egg as it rolls, please
Yes.
raise your hands within the next 5 seconds.
I'd like to catch the egg.
Okay. The egg rolls down the hill, and Voidstar catches it. Voidstar has the egg.
What?
Thank you.
Cool.
Nominations are open.
I just want to say, before we go into anything, I've been juggled, and there is information that I am exactly what I'm claiming, or the DA. I don't think it's really worth double tapping me.
You could be DA protected.
Who is confirming
cannot
you, excuse me?
I don't think I should be saying that.
Yeah, because I'm the juggler and I am claiming that publicly.
Oh, I was in your juggle yesterday then.
You were in my juggle yesterday, yes. And unless I'm poisoned or drunk, you are not confirmed.
That's very interesting.
I know
What
how
was your
DA
juggle again?
works.
I juggled 2 people incorrectly, 9 High Imp and Green BB. Knowingly in this particular case, I juggled myself as the juggler and yourself as sailor.
And your number was?
1.
That's fascinating.
As I said,
there are
that's
reasons for me to get incorrect numbers, obviously, including you drinking with me.
No, I didn't drink with you.
Then one of those things is eliminated.
Second call for noms.
Either way, I do think Kiwi's probably going to be killed tonight.
If we have a puka, I will die tonight. That's
Yeah,
correct.
BB?
Can I nominate Voidstar, please?
Yep. Green Biddy nominates Voidstar. Tell us why.
Them surviving, there's a number of ways. The juggle showed they possibly aren't the sailor, but there could be other stuff in that. I just think we should be wary and maybe test this again or whatever.
I'll vote for you, Dex. Don't waste your...
Okay, Voidstar.
I don't think there's anything that I can say that hasn't been already said. I'm drinking with a person that could use being drunk, but I know that I am going to be getting executed anyway, so I just hope I'm sober again.
Okay, you'll need 5 votes.
I do think that if I was the DA and I knew that I protected myself, I would have been down to be executed yesterday, because, like, why not?
2 votes is not enough. Any more nominations? Nine High.
I nominate Rob, please.
Nine High nominates Rob. Tell us why.
He's a chef with a 0. I think we can execute him.
Okay, Rob?
What sort of reasoning is that?
Okay. You'll need 5 votes. This is such a cagey game.
I'll think very deeply.
1 vote is not enough.
I
Kiwi.
will.
Kiwi would like to nominate Kiwi.
Kiwi nominates themselves. Tell us why.
There is a potential that I am currently Puka poisoned. So technically, it would be a good test to see whether we actually have a different demon if I am executed today.
Okay. You will need 5 votes.
Plus, I assume that me putting a little bit of shade on Voidstar can be an evil play as well, so it might calm some people down.
4 votes is not enough. Voidstar.
I nominate Green.
Voidstar nominates Green. Tell us why.
Not much reason. The shot in the dark. There are a couple of people who have information that I currently believe is correct, so I'm not inclined to execute them. I don't have anything on Green BB. I just know that he was in a juggle and was not part of the correct juggle number juggled. Kiwi also has wrong information, so this could be anything. But yeah, if we want to execute, we should execute somebody, and Green BB is an option.
Okay, Green BB.
I don't think I'm a good option for this, but I've deliberately been hiding my role in case, because I feel like it could be useful if the demon doesn't focus me.
Wait, Gaster can't be a tea lady. That's a bluff.
You'll need 5 votes to put Green BB on the block. Wow. This town is very hesitant to put anyone on the block. I'll say final call for nominations.
There's a little bit.
I'd like to exile Mathilda.
Gaster nominates or calls for the exile of Matilda. Tell us why.
I'm not sure if if Mathilda's is evil, it would be beneficial to kick her out. I'm not 100% sure, but I would like to put it up to the people as an option.
Okay, Matilda.
I mean, do it if you want to. I don't mind.
You're just to make sure you're the scapegoat, right?
Yeah, I mean, at least as far as I'm aware.
Wait, you told me Hatter.
I never claimed Hatter. I never did that.
5 votes. And Dex may vote without losing his vote.
I have to realize now. There's a flower girl. That's what I should have been claiming to you.
Ding,
Oh,
ding, ding. What sort of
Matilda
reasoning is that?
Exiled.
What's that?
Sad times.
Bam, 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 bam.
Days ending in 10.
Are we sure we don't want to execute someone today?
I think we should. I mean, we're on 8, right?
5, 4.
Yes, we are on 8.
3, 2.
I like 9 high.
Why? Nobody's executed, nobody dies.
What is happening in town? What is even going on?
I think I'm just cursed to never.
Is someone a
be
saint?
scapegoat.
Like, that'd be great.
I'm sorry, Matilda.
It's fine.
Someone's
I
a
think that's
saint.
just
That'd be
this
great.
Yeah, I get it. It's completely fine. Also, it's kind of funny.
We're
I just keep doing
winning.
the same thing every time. I have the same
I mean, theoretically, it could have been a big Immortus play, but
Uh-oh.
I think
He knows.
based on the rolls, this town is simply a little bit too passive with their abilities. There are suggestions more than
Living la vida
direction.
loca. Bow, 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 bow.
So
Ba-da,
it kind of makes sense.
bow.
My
Skin's the
role is
color of
putting
mocha.
a little bit
Oh,
of shade on
bow,
Voidstar,
bow,
and
bow, bow, bow,
maybe
bow,
if I
bow, bow.
juggled full 5 with people that I had a little bit more read on, we would have a bit more to go on, but I've decided to do it a little bit more cagey to have a solid confirmation on someone.
I mean, in low player count, it makes sense to do less than 5 juggles.
Yeah.
I still don't like the fact that I died night 1.
Tex, I'm assuming you are not the acrobat that chose me specifically.
I am not. No.
Okay.
Are you evil? You can tell me. Okay. So you're evil. Lol. Everyone's having connection issues. We've got Krylix, 9 High, and Green BB. Oh, man. I've got no sus. Except for Voidstar. I need to talk to more people.
Good morning, feasters. I'm afraid Krillix has had their fill.
Rip.
Okay.
Rip, indeed. You have 3 minutes to chat.
I think
Oh,
9
not
high.
3 seconds? Hey.
So, are you indeed the tea lady like you claimed?
I'm a chef, I got a 0.
Okay, did you just claim tea lady to get your sink a kill into yourself?
Yeah, totally. That's definitely what happened.
I mean, why? Would you like to explain that? The logic?
I mean, it's a bluff. Chef, flower girl, tea lady, that's what I'm claiming.
Yeah, but you hard claimed tea lady to me. Out of the blue.
I did, because like we had 10 seconds and I could only say like 1 or 2 things really. And then I put you down as interesting, so I don't know what your role is.
Okay. And how much do you trust your neighbors?
I think 9 High is really cagey as fuck. I think they're an Amni because they had the whole egg rolling thing, and I didn't understand that, so it must be an Amni power.
It does seem like, yeah. And just because you're amnesiac doesn't mean that the storyteller will go after or go along with your idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume correct, Slate. If it was a evil player pretending to be an amnesiac, would you go along with or not?
Maybe.
Okay.
I claim Amni and point at Gazda.
Okay, weapon of choice?
A battery.
Okay, you throw a battery at Gaster. He's energized for the rest of the day.
Okay, so it could just be a bullshit.
Yeah, 9 High claimed Sailor and Amni, and Voidstar is claiming Sailor, and they might be Sailor.
Yeah, because Voidstar didn't die. Voidstar, I will say, also did claim Tea Lady originally, which is why I believe, because that would be a good way of getting hit very early, and it's like a roll that's pretty like close by.
Yeah, but like the demon's clearly not taking that bait.
Well, yeah, but that's what it was for before the execution. But now that Voidstar survived an execution, we have actually learned something.
Yeah, could you give me any information about yourself?
I'll say that I'm in information role. I am. Have you talked to Brandy at all?
I have. They claimed Chef, Farmer, and Sweetheart.
Okay.
But otherwise, like, I don't really have any sus on anyone particular except for Voidstar and maybe Nine High. If they are in Amity or not, I'm not sure.
I believe Voidstar is actually a sailor.
Yeah. But they are kind of suspicious, so I'm not sure.
I mean, I'm trying to think of what could be in play. It could be a Devil's Advocate, theoretically. It could be a Zon.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
not
a
sure.
Summoner.
It could be either.
And I haven't seen any evidence that it's a Godfather.
Welcome. Oh, sorry. Voidstar's not here. Welcome back to town, folks. I will take hands for Shenan's. Dex.
I just still want to put it out there. I know I'm starting to tunnel, but I do not trust Voidstar one bit.
Okay.
In a scenario where Voidstar is at the A, we missed our chance yesterday. Today he would be again protected.
Voidstar.
Has any other information being shared? I agree that if we tap me again, it should not be today anyways. And I know that I cannot die for reasons unrelated to me. But I would like to know, like, where else can we execute?
Okay.
Out of curiosity, Dex, would you like to say what your role is?
You don't
You've
know
been
what
dead for
my
2
role
days.
is.
You don't what?
We haven't talked.
No, yeah, I'm just curious. Like, since you're dead, would you be...
Oh, should I? I thought you said, are you going to... Should you out my role? I was very confused. I was going to out it now. I think it's only Hurting Town. I was the tea lady. I hard claimed to Kiwi. I hard claimed to Matilda. I vaguely mentioned it to Voidstar, which is another reason why I think they might be evil, because I died immediately night 1. I didn't want to push on it because we've got a fairly low player count, and I wanted it to happen naturally.
I don't think Dex is the tea lady.
I think it's quite weird.
Okay.
There is specifically information that I cannot have chosen to kill you on night 2.
Nine High.
Void, can you pass the egg, please?
Okay, I will pass the egg.
Okay, which direction would you like to roll the egg in?
I would like to run it. Can I choose who I give it to?
You cannot choose who you give it to.
Okay, I will roll it clockwise from me. So towards Brandy.
Okay, players have 5 seconds to catch the egg. Okay. Brandy has the egg.
What?
Nominations are open.
So Voidstar, do you think we'll be able to kill you now?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Rob.
I nominate Voidstar.
Rob nominates Voidstar. Tell us why.
Basically based on social sus in previous days and also the general player vibe.
I will point out that I think this execution is absolutely useless right now because I will only ever die if I am good. If I am evil, I am 100% DA protected. So if anything will kill me tomorrow, but it shouldn't be today.
Okay, if you think it should be today, you'll need 4 votes.
Yeah, I do agree with them there.
I just don't think it would go through today either.
One vote is not enough. Second call for noms. Dex.
Can I roll the egg?
You do not have possession of the egg currently, Dex.
Cool, thanks.
Sorry. Kiwi.
Kiwi would like to nominate Rob.
Kiwi nominates Rob. Tell us why.
This is also just a reads kind of thing, and this doesn't have any mechanical conclusion behind it. But honestly, my first ever game as evil that I actually got to win, I was claiming Chef. Chef is a very good bluff, and it is a brawl that won't learn any new information. We currently seem to not have any reliable information that points us in any direction, so we might as well execute something that could be a good bluff.
What were your
Okay, Rob.
juggles again?
My juggles were 9 high green BB wrong, and that was intended. Myself as the juggler and Voidster as the sailor.
Rob.
I mean, I claimed chef because I am the chef. I've also heard like several claims of chef around the town, but it's a chef 0, like genuinely.
Okay, you'll need 4 votes to put Rob on the block.
It's not really on topic, and I know this is kind of metagamey, but I know that Slate loves making first night info rolls drunk. So
I could be drunk, yeah.
Kiwi might be a drunk, even though they're not first night info. It kind of acts in a similar way.
It is a possibility.
Voidstar.
Can I nominate Kiwi?
Voidstar nominates Kiwi. Tell us why.
So if Kiwi, from my perspective, Kiwi cannot have sober information. So if he's good, he has to be the drunk or poisoned from some other source. So if we want to execute into something that is relatively low risk and that covers a world where I am not evil, then this is a good option, I think. And we should kill someone today anyway because we're on 7.
Kiwi.
I gave the same argument for Rob, so...
Okay, you'll need 4 votes to put Kiwi on the block.
I won't learn anything new, and I still can help town talking, so...
Okay, Kiwi is on the block. Final call. Day will end in 10. Kiwi is executed and dies. Good night.
Okay then. What is happening? This
Out of
game is so
curiosity,
weird.
How many face-up outsiders do we have?
1.
I think we might win, but
It's
I'm not
best
sure.
to out who exactly,
Like,
but
I've got
there
sus
is
on me for
one
some
claim
reason.
of an outsider.
I don't think green does, so I think we should be good. But like Voidstar has sus on them, and then Kiwi has sus on them. But I don't think anyone else does. But then how Gazta talked to Dex, that might put sus on him. So that might be good for us. What is Dex's role? Because Dex can't be a tea
There,
lady.
of course, is also a possibility that we have a vigor game, and
So he could be the
at
acrobat.
that
And
point,
an
we can
acrobat,
suspect the Dex or
each night choose a
Krillix
player.
for
If they are
being,
or become
vigor
drunk or
killed
poisoned
minions.
tonight, you die. But he got executed, right? No? I don't know.
Oh, actually, I think I might be
I
realizing
don't think he
what's
did.
going
He got
on.
killed.
I'll be happy to talk with you tomorrow if you want to share.
Sure.
What is going on in this town? Why is everyone
Dex,
cagey
can I
about
just ask
information?
you, did you wake on night 1? Dex? Oh, he's not here, I think.
Might be AFK, but he's claiming a role that would not wake up.
Okay.
Gazta being an
Let's
info
not
role, I
meta
could
game
get
the
him
fact
on the
that
block
they
for
could
being
have
vague
went to
about
the
his
toilet
role.
for the night.
That could work. I need to tell people that that's suspicious. So, yeah. But what sort of info role could he be? Or like, is he a starting
About
info
you.
role, or like a
Oh no, I was just in a private conversation with Slate.
a game?
Just asking a story, asking for a story.
One that gets info throughout
Sorry,
the
I was
game.
just at the toilet. What did you need?
Sorry, I was also in the toilet. Apologies.
In the same toilet? I didn't see you there.
You didn't look under, you did.
What sort of info role gets info
that's it,
throughout the
yeah.
game? Not a chef,
I'll
not a
check next
washerwoman. It could be a high priestess.
You didn't wake on night 1, correct?
I don't
so
know.
Were you asking me a question, or what did I miss?
How can he get info?
I asked you, did you wake
Is
on
he a
night 1?
fisherman?
No.
Okay.
I'm thinking
That's
he
what
could
I
be a
was told.
fisherman or a high priestess.
Who told you that? This is very
Like, he's got to be a
mysterious.
high priestess or something.
I
'Cause he keeps on
have
getting
my
information.
Suspicions.
Good morning, town. I also have my suspicions.
What?
Yeah, that's all.
Oh,
What is happening?
Okay. I guess when we come back, I will tell everyone my role and what info I
Yeah,
got.
3 minutes.
I'm heading out.
Hello. You said you're an info gathering role, but like, the only one that I can think of is a high priestess.
Nope, I am not the high priestess.
Are you a fisherman?
I am not the fisherman.
Like, what could you be though? Because like, if you like, do you keep on getting
Since I'm
info?
gonna tell. Yes, I do keep getting info.
How do you keep getting info? What role does that?
Chambermaid.
Chambermaid. Oh.
Yep.
Oh right. Okay. Have you learned anything
Since
interesting?
Since I wasn't dead, I haven't died.
Okay.
I don't think that I've been poisoned because there's no way to poison me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean.
I'm getting call. I'll be back.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, Dex joined us.
Yes, I have. It's because I haven't talked to Gaster yet. What are you?
I am the chambermaid. First night I checked you and Voidstar, I got a 1.
This further does the say the work week on day 1. Oh, it does. God damn it.
Yep.
Well then, they could also be a minion, or demon. I don't trust them. I don't wake on night 1. That's
Problem is, Voidstar is consistently woken up at night.
Oh.
I've tested Voidstar with other people.
So they're a demon.
Yeah, they're the demon. Then.
Theoretically, yes, but also at the same time.
I don't know who else would be minions.
I mean, I'm suspicious of Brandy because I got one night with 1 and then one night with 2, with Voidstar as my base.
Oh.
Brandy claimed to be a chef to me on the first day as well.
I thought they were the sweethearts.
They claimed chef, farmer, and sweetheart to me.
Yeah, same.
Yes, which is weird because, woke up when... Oh, could be a Godfather. Alright, now, wait, what about a Godfather?
It could be Voidstar and Brandy.
But then your Chef Zero doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so I could be poisoned, or someone could be drunk or whatever in the game.
You could be drunk, yeah, sure.
Yeah, from like night 1, or like permanently.
Well, from what?
From a pucker, if there's a pucker in the game. But then I would have died.
No,
so
you would have died, exactly.
I've got to have been drunk, maybe. Because I've got a Chef Zero. Oh, hi.
Welcome in.
Hello.
So, are you the amnesiac?
Yes.
Okay, so I did actually go to have a conversation with Slate at night. 9 High's pretty much hard confirmed. Slate said they'd never entertain an amnesia. Like, they wouldn't. If I pretended that I was claiming amnesiac and was going to roll an egg around a hill, they wouldn't entertain that. So I do think 9 High is hard confirmed as the amnesiac here.
Same.
Yeah.
We were thinking that Voidstar and Brandy could be the evildoers, 9 High. What do you think?
I think some people in this chat are evil.
You think I'm evil, naturally. Who doesn't?
Maybe.
If you think it's me, that's fair, because I might have been a Vigor killed minion. I am not, though. Also, Krylex claimed washerwoman who saw Chef. Did they confirm you, Rob?
I'm not sure, because like I don't think Brandy's a chef. Like, I'm a chef. But like maybe, I don't know, they could easily be drunk somehow, or poisoned. I don't know.
Krylex said, I'm the washerwoman, and I've confirmed my chef.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
So...
which isn't great because they really read as evil to me, and that therefore means it's Vigor, and that therefore means I'm maybe evil. Like I don't like this.
I'm not sure. I do think Voidstar's bad though, but otherwise
want
I
to
have
try
no
and get
clue
for
if it's
Voidstar,
Brandy
yeah.
or Crylex.
Yeah. Okay. I like this.
I can vote for Voidstar again.
Yeah, I do. I really like. I don't like the fact that we've been waiting so long.
Yeah. And also Town's really quiet. It's really odd.
Yeah, I think it's just because we've got no information roles, pretty much. Other than Chambermaid.
Chambermaid is really good. Like, before today, I didn't know Gaza was a Chambermaid. I was trying to figure out like which info role gets info like consistently.
I've been trying to remain a bit cagey so I can survive and get this info, but I feel like now the info is more important to get out than me.
Yeah, I think you need to tell Town about your info.
Yeah, and once Town comes together, I will explain all of my info.
Yeah. So the interesting thing. Oh no, I don't know. All I know is that 9 High is definitely good. You guys are probably both good. So Green BB, Brandy, and Voidstar evil.
Hello.
Oh, never mind. But
Well, it can only be 2 evils.
What role were you, Krillix?
I am. Is there 4 of us here now? I am Washerwoman.
And who did you see?
And I could get a chef, and I get a chef ping between my neighbors.
Yeah, I'm claiming chef, but like, I don't think Brandy's a chef.
Yes, and I have confirmed that Rob is the chef at this point, but I do have to say I might be drunk.
Why didn't you go to Rob and say, "Hey, I'm the washwoman. Are you the chef?" Because I saw that.
I did, and he said maybe.
Maybe, because like I was still being vague initially.
Confirmed. Yeah, he initially said maybe, not until last night he confirmed.
Oh, because Rob, you said that you weren't confronted by Crylex.
He DM'd me, but yeah.
Okay, sure, thanks.
Good evening, Town. Who was first? I didn't see.
Voidstar.
Voidstar? Okay, Voidstar.
I would like for the egg to be passed back to 9 High and to stay there, please. So the person who has the egg, please send it back to 9 High, and everybody else, please let him have it. That's all.
Okay. Guster?
First, just gonna out my role to everyone. I was waiting to get everyone together. I am the Chambermaid. Night 1, I chose Dex and Voidstar. I got a 1. Night 2, I chose Voidstar and Krillic. I got a 2. And then the next night, I chose Voidstar and Krillic, got a 1. And then I chose Voidstar and Rob, and I got a 1.
Okay, Green BB.
I think I should just come up with my information. I am the fisherman. I got my advice last night, and it was some of the dead are bad eggs, so I think we have a vigor kill somewhere.
Okay, Krillix.
Oh, wait, 1 second, let me check. Okay, wait. Gaster, your claim on second night was Voidstar and me, and it was 2?
No, it was it was Brandy. Sorry, I tested Brandy and Voidstar twice. I got a first night. I got a first night I got a 2. Second night I got a 1. Or third night would be.
Okay, all right, cool.
Is there anything that explains that on this script?
Godfather potentially maybe.
Voidstar.
There weren't 2 deaths.
Does anyone have an explanation for Rob just shifting from claiming woman, as in a few roles that are
Woman was
feminine names,
a bit.
to chef?
I'm a chef with a 0.
They did claim chef and woman. They were diverse, you know.
Yeah.
They were looking out for them.
A chef can be a woman.
I think it was just an extremely basic joke from like 80s or 70s.
I don't think you need to look into this.
Yeah.
Don't think too hard about it.
Yeah, please don't.
Okay, Gaster.
Oh, excellent. Put my hand up. I would like to nominate though, and I'm going to nominate Brandy.
Okay. Gaster nominates Brandy. Tell us why.
If my info is correct, I did get two conflicting, two conflicting info of Brandy waking up and not waking up. I think it's either we vote Brandy out or Rob. I mean, preferably I'd write one after the other. Just to be sure. Because one of them I'm pretty confident is evil.
Okay, Brandy.
Your information is not correct. I don't wake up. I don't wake up at all, and the roles that I have been sort of giving to people in conversation, none of those roles wake up. I'm just a person who should not die right now because it's just going to add even more problems for the town.
Voidstar, did you ever choose me to drink with?
No, I chose Mathilde on the first night, and I've been choosing Brandy ever since because I had Sweetheart in a 3 from them on day 1.
Okay.
Can I coordinate?
Yep, go ahead.
Serodili, can you please pass me the egg?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, I'm going to run the vote first. You'll need 3 votes.
What does this egg do?
I honestly don't know whose info is good or not now.
Okay, 0 votes is not enough.
The most sense makes Zan 2, since all information from second night seems very wonky.
I actually agree with that. I do think it's Azan too.
Who was next there? Sorry, sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
You're still speaking. Go ahead.
Other option, because we need to consider all worlds, is Dex being a vigor-killed minion. Then only I receive wrong information. Gaster is a primary vigor candidate in that world.
Well, it wouldn't have hit me though, right? Unless it goes through the scapegoat.
I do want to add on to that then pertinently. I lied. I was never the tea lady. I was the farmer. No one has come forward to say they're now the farmer, which also explains Azan too. Unless I was pucker poisoned, but I don't think that's likely here.
Can I ask Brandy to pass the egg now, please?
Yeah, I'm going to chuck the egg. Clockwise.
Okay, Brandy wants to chuck the egg clockwise. You have 5 seconds to raise your hand if you want to catch the egg.
Rob, please do not.
Why?
Please lower it, please.
What does the egg do?
Okay, Rob has the egg.
What does the egg do?
Okay, I have suspicion on Rob now.
What? What does the egg even do? Do we know?
I've been trying to figure out, but apparently it's nothing to worry about. I have no idea about it.
I believe it stops you from dying, which is why I think we need to give it to 9 High.
Final call for noms.
Can you ask to pass it along again, Rob?
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna have it. I'm not gonna chuck it to anyone now.
I should have kept it.
9 High.
I nominate Gaster.
9 High nominates Gaster. Tell us why.
I
Why
feel
are we
like
doing that?
Gaster and Dex
Gauss is good.
The evil team here with the Vigor, and that's my suspicion here. Could also be Rob because he stole my egg.
I don't know what the egg does, dude.
Okay, Gaster.
Well, of course, I don't believe myself evil. I have given the info. I mean, you could kill me, but I would suggest not, considering that we are reaching towards the end. So unless you can confirm that I am either evil or the demon, I don't think you should try to kill me.
Okay. If you think we should commit to...
Can I add pertinent?
I don't think my info really matters anymore, considering, but...
Can I add pertinent?
Of course.
So I think at this point we are basically forced to skip, because if Rob is evil, we have to have the egg pass back to 9 high before anything else, because we cannot kill Rob. And it could become a problem if we kill another good player now.
Can't Rob just keep the egg indefinitely?
I'm good. I'll keep the
Rob
egg.
keeps the egg. Here's the problem. If Rob keeps the egg, we just need to kill 9 high to get the egg off.
What was Brandy? What was your what
What is
number
this
did you
fucking
get?
egg power?
I'm going to
What
say
is it?
that's getting are we getting a little away from
Okay.
Yeah.
person? Okay, so 3 votes are necessary.
I actually, now that I think about it, I do really like Zarn 2 worlds, in which case Rob is my top evil candidate now, especially keeping the egg and being so adamant on keeping it.
How do people know what the egg does?
Because some people have gotten the
had
egg.
Rob, how about we now know what the egg works, prove that you're good by saying you're going to now roll on the egg to 9 high.
Sure, he can have it back. I roll the egg.
Okay, which direction would you like to roll the egg, Rob?
Clockwise.
Okay, players have 5 seconds to raise their hands and catch the egg.
Lower your hand, Rob.
No.
Wait, let me just consult. Yeah, 9 high has the egg.
Okay, perfect.
So now let's go for Rob.
Have you nominated me yet?
I'm going to nominate Rob.
I don't like this egg thing.
Cyrodiilic Brandy nominates Rob. Tell us why.
Because he stole the egg. We were having a cheerful discussion about, all right, let's all together come together and give 9 high the egg. We're going to have love and peace on Easter, and Rob jumps into the way like a
I wanted the egg because it's in the game. Like,
and she yoinks it and then tries to run back inside with his new toy.
Rob.
I don't get this game mechanic.
The 8. Okay. The 8
Okay.
came with 9 high, so, you know, you can kind of figure it out.
Okay, you
Guys,
need
can we get 3 on this, please?
3 votes to put Rob on the block.
Guys, can we not get votes on this?
So
I don't
evil.
understand what's going on.
It reads so evil. Gaster, please.
I mean, I am a pucker, so that makes
Yeah,
sense.
Okay, I was worried one of you would drop.
This is enough. Rob is on the block. Day ending in 10. Five. 3, 2, 1. Rob is executed and dies. Good night.
This egg bullshit is very confusing.
Rob, if you are good, I'm so sorry.
This fucking egg thing, man. I don't get it.
I mean, you're a chef. You should learn how to cook with eggs. Like,
I mean, I'd love an egg, yeah. I can make an omelette. Or like a fried egg. I was going to keep it, because like apparently it makes you immortal.
the immortal egg.
But then I was peer pressured into rolling the egg, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm
That's an evil play from Voidstar. And Brandy, the evil team.
Nope.
My god. Fuck. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused.
You do realize that the reason why I wanted the egg back to 9 high is that we want the egg to protect a player that we think is good.
What, the amnesiac?
Zarn 2 hurts my head here.
It's either it is Zon 2, or if it is Zon 2, I'm probably drunk.
Are you actually what you told me you were, Trelix?
I don't. Yes, probably. I've told everyone the same thing.
You told me that you were You Start Knowing.
What?
You told me that you were a You Start Knowing role.
Oh, yeah, I'm the washerwoman.
Okay. And did you see the character that you told me?
Yes.
That's so weird.
Well, I mean, technically I can't vouch for that because I DC'd during that time, but the storyteller did tell me specifically it was a chef role.
I think Krylix is drunk.
And it was not on Rob?
It is.
Oh.
So I'm a
I-
chef. So you killed me for no reason.
I thought you
No,
said that
that's-
none of... Because when we
Um,
spoke, I remember that you said none of your pings actually claimed the role to you.
Sorry, what do you mean?
When we spoke, I remember that you said that none of the people in your pings
This
claimed
is
the
so
role to
weird.
you. And
Yeah,
you
because
thought
Such
I
a
was drunk.
weird game.
Huh?
I haven't spoken to them yet.
What is happening?
Ah, okay.
Night
yeah.
5, people.
Wait, on day 2 you still hadn't spoken to your pings?
Let's see.
Suspicious.
Dave. Listen, my two pings were so busy talking to other people, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Wait, no,
What?
day 2?
What is
Oh
happening?
yeah, and then day 2 I freaking disconnected. I was talking to them and then I disconnected.
What are your guesses? This is one of the games of all time. I don't understand.
The only other roles at the moment that can wake up and get information would be you, right, Voice-Star?
Oh,
Well, I mean, I don't get information. I just pick people.
What? I'm wondering what your picks are.
Ah.
I'm a chef. Pardon me.
Good morning, everybody. Apart from Brandy, who died in the night. This is your final 4. I'll give you a couple of minutes for private chats if you wish.
Okay. At least that clears the word for me.
All right. Well, I'll just say I'm the sweetheart, so someone now is drunk.
This egg bollocks. What is it?
I don't know. I asked, and they said, "Oh, it's nothing to worry about." I'm worried.
That is so
about
fucking weird.
Yeah, like.
I don't think there's sus on you, but like,
No.
I'm just frustrated by this egg mechanic at the moment.
My brain is just not working with this. I want to pass the egg nonsense. It must be the amnesiac ability.
Yeah, it has to be because it came from 9 high.
But I feel like whoever holds the egg being immortal is just a bit good.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That's like an OP ability.
Yeah.
It's like giving them a DA. Like a good DA.
It gives them the Easter Bunny that is in a suit.
Yeah. Honestly, good luck for us. I don't know what's going to happen at this point.
People are most sus on Gatsa and
Yeah, we need to put sus on Gauster and Voidstar.
yeah, and then it's Dex is the minion. But then if the egg does make it so they can't die,
Who's
if
got the egg?
sailor's not 9 high.
Right.
But then Voidstar's the sailor, and if they're not drunk, they can't die. So basically, the only person I can kill is the sus person.
Right. This
I'm
is
so
a pickle.
confused.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't know how to win this. We need to put sus on someone.
Yeah, it's gonna be Getzer.
It's got to be Gauster.
It's got to be, but I don't think we do here. I think we go into the final 3.
Yeah, basically. Just
Like,
try
the
and
only way people will trust.
get night to happen.
Yeah.
This is stressful for some weird reason.
It is.
DA, then we lose.
Yeah, that is true.
Like let's just like what do we game by sleeping is the better question, right? So we know that 9 high is the amnesiac. I think that's pretty much an open secret at this point. Hopefully they cannot die. There's chambermaid information that says I am the Puka, the Devil's Advocate, or just good. So if we're building big worlds, I am not the big. So for me, it's between Gaster. So you either believe that I am on a team with Gaster, but then you have Rob that is good and as a chef 0, so I cannot be evil with Gaster specifically. Unless there's some word that I'm missing that makes that possible. So either Gaster is making up the information and is the Vig, or some other demon, or it's Grim BB, right? So
I mean,
going to Final 3 does not really give us anything from my perspective.
Brandy could have star passed, or someone could have star passed in the night.
I also want to add, just looking at our minions, we clearly haven't had a summoner. We've never seen a Godfather death, especially with Brandy's outed sweetheart. So therefore, it must be Devil. Oh no, it's one minion. Ignore me. Okay.
Yeah, it's one minion, and we think that's Azan.
Yeah, I do agree with that. So let's kill you, Green Baby.
So actually, it's...
Oh, if we kill me, because I'm good, we go into the final 3 of the night and we lose anyway.
You're currently the only person that has the most suspicions on them, sadly.
Has anyone heard what Green BB claimed?
Green
I did
BB
say
has
to everyone.
claimed yesterday publicly to be fisherman.
Green BB.
So there was a bit of a slip of the tongue, as Green BB claimed to have received advice last night.
No, I said in the day.
He did.
I might have misheard, but
I
at the
think you
same
might
time,
have
I found it very
misheard,
funny.
but I did visit the stories
So
on
wait.
Wednesday, so I might have misspoke. That's my bad if I did. I just
feel
can't
like
speak English.
I feel like it's either Voidstar or Green BB. So
I think it's Voidstar.
I think Green BB is evil with Rob.
Any nominations?
What would you like to claim now?
Gaster, your info says it's not me if it's big. I can only be the Puka if I'm the demon.
Okay, guys. Is anyone... Now's the time. Is anyone the farmer? Okay, fantastic. Therefore, it must be Azan too.
yeah.
Unless you're lying.
I'll nominate Green BB.
But I think it's worth taking the risk and going to Final 3.
Okay, Gaster nominates Green BB. Tell us why.
It's either Voidstar or Green BB, and I think Green BB is more likely, at least with the information that I've gathered, and from Voidstar surviving. I think it is his on game, and I was poisoned, which is why I got the weird info with Brandy and Voidstar, and so that only leaves Green BB. And if I'm wrong, it's Voidstar, and we've already lost. So
Green BB.
I think if we put this through and get me killed, it's final 3 during the night, and then we lose anyway. So I don't think killing today is the best idea. I say we should sleep and then wait for the final 3 day. But I am good. In my most likely world, I think it's Dex lying about being the farmer and then Gatsa being the demon, which is probably Vig. But
Okay. You'll need 2 votes to put Green BB on the block, unless they're pertinent.
Gazta, your world says that there's a Zan. I've got evidence pointing towards Zan. Kiwi's got evidence pointing towards Zan. Therefore, there's no Devil's Advocate, and we can take this to Final 3. There's no point in rushing this. I think we should wait, gain the information from who dies, and then we can act. I think this is just too risky here.
I agree.
Okay, you'll need 2 votes.
I mean, from the Gaster's perspective, it is literally just Green BB.
I agree.
yeah, it's either we win or lose kind of deal.
Can we tie this, guys?
please.
I would rather not.
Green BB is on the block.
Well, if 9 high or Green BB, you nominate a dead player, you can tie.
Green BB, were you next?
9 high was before me. 9
Okay,
high
9
just.
high.
I don't mind.
I was just gonna nominate a dead player, so I'll just nominate
Yeah, same.
Brandy. Why not?
Okay, Green BB nominates Brandy. Tell us why.
I think killing me here in a 4 is just a bad idea, and I think we should just tie it up.
Okay, Brandy.
I don't have a defense. I don't know.
Okay. You will need 2 votes to tie. 3 to execute, Brandy.
I don't get why we're tying this.
Well, there's no reason not to. That's the thing.
It's safer this way, and I understand
Yeah.
that point of view.
2 is a tie.
If it's
And
DA,
nobody-
we just lose.
But all worlds.
There is
point
no world
towards none,
which
pretty much.
DA works because, yeah.
Just in case to back up the Zon too, there it
I
would,
think this is on too.
it would be that means there will be 2 outsiders. So do you
There is
have
a
any?
drunk somewhere.
I'd also like to point out, if it is DA and we are going to entertain the world where Void Star was DA protected day 1, they can't be DA protected day 6, assuming that the DA went demon, then someone else, demon, someone else, demon, someone else.
Okay, nobody's executed, nobody dies. We all go to sleep.
Right.
Interesting. That's good. Good for us.
In the world where
So
we
Green
have
has to
DA,
kill the Amni
Gaster is
or
the bigger
Void Star.
Mortis. And it's Dex
9 high
specifically
or Void
that
Star
was
has
the
to
DA.
die, yeah?
In
But
which
probably
case,
9 high.
Yeah.
In which case,
Unless
both
they're protected
your
by the egg.
information is falsified,
Fucking egg.
and my information is obviously poisoned. That is the only working world for that to be the case, to be even a worry.
What's going on?
And
Does it make you
based
immortal?
on what was said, based on how it was played, based on the
Because
fact
I think
we
that's
were
bullshit.
each other's first chat, yeah, I honestly think that it's pretty easy to go in one direction.
Why? IDK? I don't have a reason. What does it do? Immortal. Yeah, like Voidstar said. Owner. Immortal owner. So you're immortal. An immortal egg. Well, this is bullshit. So Green has to kill Voidstar here? But Sweetheart drunk. Okay, because Brandy's meant to be a sweetheart. So that would be our only outsider. Which is why people are saying it's a big world. Which it is. Ah. So, does your egg work? Or not? If you're drunk. Damn, we got loads of specs. Backup, Lucky, Matilde, Midas, Pandora, The Lost and Tony. All here in this game. Egg. I'd assume it doesn't. Yeah, I guess. An immortal egg. Unless pucker poison. Yes, it could be a pucker world.
Good morning, everybody. Void Star died in the night. This is your final 3.
Yep.
I'll give you 5 minutes until the end of the game.
Is Dex's showing as disconnected for anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Showing
He's
it's
fallen out of his chair.
Yep.
I drank with Green BB for what that's worth.
Yeah, I'm not getting any more information, so that doesn't. I don't think that really matters.
You were most probably Sweetheart.
I'm
Nothing
gonna need to get
matters,
going,
anyone can
but
see.
I'm gonna nominate. So I'm gonna nominate Green BB because I really do need to get going.
Okay, Gaster nominates Green BB. Tell us why.
Whoa.
Out of the two, I've gotten two nights. Green BB and Voidstar are the only, both woke up. So I'm pretty sure Green BB woke up the night because Green BB is a demon.
This has been a long ass
Okay,
I've done
game.
2 nights consistent.
Okay.
I
Well,
shared
that's
my
great.
information previously. I think the Voidstar was indeed the sailor, and Green BB should not have woken up 2 nights in a row. And there's no way I could have been poisoned both nights. So.
Okay, Green BB.
It's not me. I think it is. I don't think it's Nine High. I think it is Gatsa who's the demon here. But I only had one bit of information. I did get that bit late because I didn't know when to ask with less time. But yeah, I don't know. I'm lost.
Okay, any person?
Yes. Gastel, what was your information last night?
2, and the night before was 2, and it was both Voidstar and Green BB.
Oh, hang on. Who did you get a 2 on?
You and Green BB.
Oh, okay. So it's Gaster who's evil then, because I couldn't have been chosen by the chambermaid.
I mean, I could have been drunk. I don't know, but that's like the information.
I thought rank is possibility, but I think I was a straight out rank, but I didn't die for some reason.
Well, didn't you drink with somebody last night?
Oh my god!
Like you said that you.
This is amazing.
Hang on.
No.
Storyteller question.
Do the vote.
Like,
Do the vote.
Sorry. At the time that based on the chambermaid ability, if the chambermaid selects me before I die last night, like how does that work?
The chambermaid comes in the night order after you.
So at the time that the chambermaid will act, I would have to be dead, right?
That is true, actually. Yes. In which case, a storyteller mistake has been made.
All right, cool. Let's kill Grumpy.
Okay. You will need 2 votes.
It's honestly a little
cut.
bit broken that
We're fucking cut.
chambermaid is basically informed who is alive.
Yeah.
At this point in the game, it's a very broken ability, and some storytellers simply forget to keep it up because it's not very obvious.
My bad.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay, Green BB is marked. I don't think you can beat 6.
We can't beat that.
Okay, Green BB is executed and dies. And we go to a grim reveal. Okay. Let's start with Matilda, who was your evil scapegoat.
Yeah, I kind of guessed this much after Dex died.
Yeah, if she had been around, would have saved a player. You had Krillix, who was your washerwoman, but they were drunk.
Hey.
Who saw a chef between Cyrodiilic Brandy, who was your sweetheart, and Rob T. Films, who was your Zahn.
Ah.
You figured that one out. We had a Zahn 2 from those 2 outsiders, which meant that Kiwi got a 1 from their juggle, when in fact it should have been a 2 because Voidstar was your sailor. The farmer was also killed, but nobody became the farmer because they were poisoned. Gazter correctly noted the discrepancy in their info, checking the same 2 players 2 nights in a row. And Green BB was your Vigor Mortis. And 9 High was your Amnesiac, with the ability which some people loved and some people hated. You begin the game with the egg. Players with the egg cannot die until the final 4. Once per day.
I actually.
Yeah. Once per day, a character who has the egg may roll it in either direction. The closest player in that direction to raise their hand catches the egg and keeps it till tomorrow. 9 High, do you want a final guess at what the missing part of that was that you didn't quite get yet?
No, I don't think I can.
If a player manages to roll the egg all the way around to themselves in one day, their team wins.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So that was why it was balanced, because Rob, you had the egg at one point, and I was like, okay, evil have got it.
Christ.
That was a fun game, though.
Yeah, I have 2 comments. First one, actually, good job, Grimby B, actually making the
Oh my
refreshing and
god,
information
that was OP.
Easter themed, regardless of the little
Fun,
clip
but
at the end. So that
OP.
was fun. And also, I am genuinely surprised at how interesting this script seems. Like, it feels from the gameplay, from my perspective at least, that we had just enough info to go off of, but also just enough misinfo that we didn't really know what was going on. And for a script that got put together with an Easter theme so quickly, I think that's a really good result. So, well done.
That was crazy.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It
I'm
was
going to
really
AFK briefly. I'll be right back.
Yeah, for sure.
I had fun, and sadly I need to go. It's relatively late, and I have plans in the morning.
Okay.
So thank you for the game.
Thanks for playing with us.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, same here. Thank you for the game, guys.
Bye.
See you.
Oh, Dex, okay, bye.
Listen, I did a cycle. I'm
Oh,
shattered
hi,
after the
everybody.
cycle. I've got to go.
Okay. I lost, Tony.
Real quick, the outsider count still stand at 2,
Yep, I just kept it at 2. Yep.
but it's Vigomoris -1, right? Unless I'm not seeing.
It's a Zan, so the Zan overrides any outsider modification.
Oh, cool.
So I decided to up it back to a 2.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna head off as well. Thank you for the game.
See ya.
Bye.
Thanks, Brandy. Bye.
I'm also gonna go, but I want to apologize for disconnecting. But yeah, it was a good game. Thanks, guys.
Not your fault at all. No problem. Thanks for playing. Okay. Oh, there's not very many of us now. Okay.
If at any point I'm a little bit slow to react, I'm painting in the meantime. So.
Ooh, nice. Cool. I'd love to run another game of this script if that's okay, and then I'll pass on unless somebody is. I have more plans. Let's say. That don't involve eggs.
I'm happy to run the next game. I'm still trying to work on my cannibal script. So
Sweet. Would you mind if I run one more of this?
No, go ahead.
Put it together for today. But then I promise there will be no more eggs, Rob.
That's such a bullshit power, dude. If that's an egg in a game or anything's being passed around, I do not want to fucking toss it to anyone else.
You had the egg, right? You chose to give it up.
Yeah, but then people made me feel bad because I had the egg.
I know. And that's not my fault. That's other people's fault. They shouldn't have made you feel bad.
Yeah.
Should just be like, I'm evil. Like, I've got the egg.
I love it. I love it when Rob is annoyed.
It's better than like suppressing emotions. So yeah.
That's fair. All right, let's paint this bird.
You're painting birds.
Mini painting.
Oh, cool. Are they like real birds or like birds?
Specifically, I am looking at a small frog knight that is riding a bird.
Nice.
He looks like he's very much out of his depth.
I'm seeing it in my mind's eye.
I will post a picture in the Discord.
Oh my god, please.
Once it's completed. I don't like this shade of yellow. But now I've already put it on the bird. Oh well.
Okay, I'm just gonna nip to the toilet real quick, and then
The story of Slate goes to the toilet.
I didn't go to the toilet the first time. It was just
a 4-part odyssey.
That was just a bit. That was just a bit.
like this. Fuck it, we ball.
Fucking eggs. Fuck. We've got 7 players. That's a game. Yep. Egg.
Hello, people.
Egg, egg,
Hello.
egg. Hello.
Hello.
I find that offensive, actually.
Shut up, Rob.
What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that they called you people. Would you rather be called, I don't know?
Oh no, it was the London accent from The Lost and Tony. Yeah, people know the Cockney accent and posh. That's what they think all English people are.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's not exactly right, though, is it?
No, yeah, you're I'm saying you're not wrong. That is what people think.
Yeah. Also, all English people are evil, so, yeah.
Okay, maybe I do like this yellow. Maybe I do like this yellow. Good. Maybe I should just trust my process.
I feel like you're not doing a painting at all.
I like this yellow.
I like this yellow.
Hey, Voidstar.
I think it's the best yellow on the planet.
Thanks. See, this is the kind of support I want in my life.
We've got 7. What are we planning to do? Are we going to open to more? Are we going to change the script? What's the plan?
I don't mind. I'd love to run another one of this, but if you would rather have something else, then that's absolutely fine. And I'm also happy to pass to someone else if they really want to. I'd love to run one more, but I'm happy with whatever.
I'd be happy with you running this again. Personally, I'm interested in how it works at a higher player count if people are open to up to 12.
I was definitely hoping for a higher player count as well.
Make it public.
Okay.
Do it.
Do it.
Okay, done. And I've clicked the stream thing as well.
Kyoho
Thank
is
you.
streaming?
Yeah, I am.
I mean, it's a Voidstar game, yeah. Of course, we're being recorded.
You are being recorded.
You are being recorded.
Let's see.
Okay, I had to warm up to this color, but I like it.
Oh my god, a player, yo.
Hello. Hey, Everest.
Man, hi. If you're leaving, see you. Thank you for playing.
How are you going?
Thank you.
Oh.
Was it the egg?
The egg did it for him.
Bye.
Yeah, fair, honestly.
Bye.
I feel like the opinion is divided on the egg, I think.
If I was good, I would have liked it, but because I was evil and then found out it was an immortal egg.
Hey, the thing is, it didn't discriminate. The egg does not discriminate
It doesn't,
between good and
yeah.
evil. So it wasn't like, you know.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. Let's stop going on about it because I'm getting egg PTSD apparently.
Egg TSD.
I'm traumatized by an imaginary egg.
Oh, Slate, question.
Yeah.
What's the reason for the name of the script?
Oh, Astara Rising?
Yeah.
Because Astara is like a pagan word for Easter. And,
Oh, I see.
The Rising was just like kind of from Bad Moon Rising, I guess, because there's, well, I suppose so. You know, Easter is like this time of like whatever
Rising?
religion. Yeah, it's like rising, like it's basically like rebirth and life and you know reincarnation and all these kinds of things.
Yep, I see it.
So I tried to make it like quite centered around yeah, like life and death and that kind of thing. So yeah.
Nice.
Also, sorry if I put you a bit on the spot during the nomination. I actually was going to ask that storyteller question privately, but you turns out you cannot ask for a consult when you are running a vote.
I mean, you could have asked me. I would have stopped the vote. But you're totally right. Like I just completely forgot because of the sailor came before the chambermaid. I was like, oh shit.
Nah, that's cool. I mean, it's an easy, subtle mistake to make.
Yeah. But I mean, the thing is that I think it was a formality anyway. Like Green BB was, well, obviously without the mistake. Like, yeah, it would have been.
I think I would have died there either way.
Yeah.
There was nothing saying that I was good, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Mechanically, it could have been. It could have been the chambermaid player. That was the demon. But yeah.
We were going to put sus on Gazda, but like I don't think we had the room for it to happen. You know?
Yeah. Hey, Benjamin. Hi. Hee hee ha ha.
Yeah, you can call me Ben. You can call me Jan. You can even call me In.
Hey, In.
Hey, In.
Do you like eggs?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I really like eggs. Hard-boiled
This is
eggs are
Easter themed and streamed.
If we have a Timothy in here, can I call you Moth?
I have played a character called Timothy at one point.
Oh, no, are you a TTRPG enjoyer, Lucky?
No, I'm a LARPer.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
that's cool.
That's very cool, yeah.
The entire like I like to do my bits thing might have given it away.
I mean, you can do a bit and then not be a LARPer.
Yeah, it could also have been the theater background, to be fair. I'm not a nerd. What do you mean?
Oh my god, the script pops out. I didn't realize you could do that.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure does.
It's wild.
Okay. I'm missing any of its feathers. Here.
Come on, people, join
La
the
la la
lobby.
lava, chicken.
Hey, Dino, you know Dino. Wanna sit down? Wanna join us?
We don't bite unless that's your request.
Question mark. Question mark. Question mark.
Question mark.
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark.
Interrobang.
Animal Crossing
interrobang.
Village noises.
Semicolon.
Wingdings.
Apostrophe.
Backtick.
What?
Hash.
Tilde.
Asterisk.
Oh no.
Obelix.
No, Matilda's not in the lobby anymore.
Dollar sign. Pound sign.
Nice.
Pound.
% sign. I'm looking at my keyboard.
Ampersand.
Okay,
Nice.
maybe I do like these feathers. Maybe I'm not completely deranged. Okay.
Not completely.
So-
So you are deranged.
I am
Fun-
deranged. Oh, absolutely.
Fun fact about the ampersand. the alphabet used to be A through Z, right? And then the very last
A through to
symbol
Z?
was the ampersand.
American,
and it was because
classic.
It's called and per se and.
Oh.
You know the term per se.
Mhm.
So like
Uh-huh.
and was like the last letter symbol of the
Dino
alphabet
went
we used to
extinct.
teach kids, and so it became called the ampersand, and per se sand.
Interesting.
That's fascinating.
That is a fun fact.
Your
Thank you.
comment has been deemed interesting.
I watch a guy on YouTube called Etymology Nerd. He kind of looks like me, and I really enjoy his content.
How does it feel to watch yourself?
I don't think he looks all that much like me. I kind of see the resemblance. My girlfriend thinks I look pretty close to him.
Interesting.
I think just because he is, I think he's like, his parents are Serbian, and my dad is from Iran. So there's kind of like that region of the world, those facial features, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Do you guys have any like lookalikes? Like celebrity or
In high
influencer?
school, I was told I looked like Zac Efron, which I did not like. Just because my hair was like this, but obviously not as long. But it was.
As soon as you did that, I was like, oh wait, I see the second.
I see the Zac Efron in you.
I actually don't think I've ever I've ever seen any celebrity that looks like me. I even once took a test, one of those like, what celebrity do you
Dave.
look like based on some facial features, and the most famous celebrity that I got was someone that I had never heard of.
Oh, it's not a celebrity then.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's not how celebrities work, to be fair. Like,
Celebrities work?
Black Bear.
Some of them.
I mean, black bears are in
Based.
like encyclopedias, so I guess they're celebrities. We all know of them.
Let's go.
But like, there are celebrities that I don't know of, but that doesn't make them not celebrities.
You know, if
I'm a
I looked like
celebrity.
any bear, I would look like a sun bear.
Ooh. Hey Dave, hey Parallelogram Pants.
Can we get some
Welcome.
joiners in chat?
Can I get an F in chat for the empty seats?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This yellow has grown on me. The yellow has been approved.
Hey guys.
Oh, I am in
Hi.
a wonderful corner of chaos now. I like this.
Oh, hello.
Oh no.
Oh,
we're
Parallel, what's up?
we're gonna fuck up this Void Star.
Hello.
So I recognized Lost and Tony, Parallel, and Dave. I don't think I've played with any of you guys before. Backup, maybe we've played before.
All right.
So true, bestie.
Okay.
I think Backup will have to crank it up because the whole left side of the Grim is pretty damn chaotic now.
Excuse me? I don't think I'm chaotic. I've been toning it down. I didn't even wait. Boy, did I tell you about the story about the time that I was the saint claiming spy in TV?
I don't think so.
It was basically the same vibe of that game. I was the cannibal marionette that claimed spy the entire game.
I feel like
Yeah.
I think if you do it as the Saint, it's just like a little tiny bit more dangerous than when you do it as the marionette. Just a
Oh, it
little
was
tiny bit.
dangerous. The game ended on day 3.
I am waiting for the day that I pull a spy token in one of these games. It's I'm waiting.
I played a blind game.
Cameras
of
required,
Trouble Brewing,
damn.
Where I was the saint, and
Liber.
I was one of the last people left alive, and I did not know whether
Nice.
I won until the Grim Reaper.
7
'Cause
specs.
I was like,
Join
I
our
was a
game.
Saint, soldier, or Baron.
I had such a good Trouble Brewing game yesterday, where my demon was claiming Saint, double claiming the actual Saint.
Oh god.
No, but it's fine because I was the chef double claiming the actual chef, and the chef was drunk, so the chef had an incorrect chef number, and my chef number was the actual chef number, but because of where the other chef was sitting, my number precisely cleared the demon from being evil.
Oh dear.
And like, so neither of the chefs were pointing at the actual demon. The town could just not solve for it.
We had a Zombul DA game where we were double tapping and triple tapping bodies. It was crazy. Oh, sorry, Zombul DA Mastermind.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
We initially had the Zombul on this script. I just made this script today, and we initially had it on here, and then we were like, Zombul and Hatter is not nice.
We've got 12 people.
2 days ago, I had a 10-player game where I had 8 balloonist pings.
What?
Fucking Zombul left me alive.
Hello, guys.
Well,
8 balloonist pings. 8.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Yeah. So this is an Easter themed script I came up with today, and yeah, I'm excited to run it with ya.
Yo, Everest! Oh, congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah, two weeks ago from this Sunday, exactly 2 weeks ago, was my first game of Blood on the Clocktower.
I've watched a lot on YouTube, never in person.
Wait, who said that? 2 weeks ago you started playing? Who was that?
Two weeks ago exactly, on a Sunday, I started playing. The Saturday before, I found out about Blood on the Clocktower from YouTube recommendations, and I binged it like all day.
Yeah. Mood.
Because I used to play like Werewolf. Oh yeah, and Town of Salem. I love social deduction games, but I don't have enough IRL friends who are willing to play.
To be fair, it is relatively hard to get people together for a social deduction game because you need a lot of players for most of them.
It's almost like getting a D&D group together, and that fell apart. The one D&D group I ever joined.
Oh, don't worry about it. Every single D&D group in existence ever falls apart.
One session every 4 months.
Yep. I have a TTRPG group that has been going on with the same campaign for the last 2.5 years. We've had 6 sessions.
Oh, ouch.
At that point, just do one shots. Like,
no, because it's these nerds are all feeder LARPers and they want to get immersed in their character. Like, I love all of you, but I also hate all of you.
Yeah, I had a friend in the group who didn't take it seriously and was like, all right, I jump on his shoulder and I crop dust everyone. You know, because he was like a halfling or something, so he jumps on like like a dragonkin shoulder, and he's like standing above everyone and crop dusting them. He was just like a little chaos gremlin. I was like, all right, it's funny if you do it sometimes, you know, like, but all the time it takes the rest of us out of it.
I've got a couple of specs asking for seats, but I'm afraid we just run 12 player games as the max. But if you want to travel and everyone's happy with a traveler, then I can add a seat in for a traveler. Are people happy with travelers? Or rather, are there any objections?
I would object to a barista just for the traveler's sake. It's not a very interactive power for them.
I would object to a matron because
I'm fine with the traveler of my alignment.
Fantastic.
I would prefer without travelers, but it's just for my own convenience because I don't want the game to drag too long. But with that said, don't want anyone to feel left out. If you wanted me to go, I can free my seat. So it's up to the specs what they want to do.
I mean, I can add a traveler that is that will make the game faster, not slower, i.e. a gunslinger.
I was going to say, one traveler shouldn't be too bad, right? 2 would definitely drag the game out a little.
Yeah.
The thing is also, this is a script that we're playing for the first time now, and usually if I play with travelers, I prefer to play with travelers that I think will work with it. And the script is too young to know what travelers work, if that makes sense.
Sure, yeah. I did add like some recommended ones, but they're just thematic. Bone Collector, Judge, Gnome, and Scapegoat. But, I mean, Scapegoat I think works. for sure. But yeah, I'm not sure about others. I think I would probably prefer to run it without travelers. Oh, it's fine. They both just left anyway.
Okay.
Never mind.
Rack.
Solved.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Let's go. I finished it way too late, but it's done. I made a homebrew Easter script I'm going to drop on the server Void. You're going to love it. We're definitely going to play it after like 10 games later. It's fine.
10 games?
God. I'm scared.
What do you mean, oh god? Okay, it's literally almost a children's script. There's cute bunnies. There's other cute bunnies. There's villain bunnies.
Okay.
For some reason, I think I put a velociraptor and a plant on there for some reason. Don't worry about it.
What?
One of the outsiders is named Milky the cow. I mean, all of the names slap. But
It's a completely custom one.
It's homebrew, yeah.
Interesting.
I need y'all to play the Muppet script at some point.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, we should do that.
It is genuinely, it's genuinely very funny. Like the first day is just complete chaos because half of the characters have interactions that trigger on players being non-verbal, and non-verbal is being described as just not being able to communicate with words. The only exception is players' names.
Yeah, Rob, that works so well.
So you've got to use a webcam then.
Remember the Buddhist game, Rob? That worked so well. No one talking definitely is a
That definitely worked, yeah. It was a thing.
If anyone wants to watch Rob's VOD, you can see what happens if you run Buddhist. For the first 2 minutes, instead of everyone not talking, everyone battles over who is the veteran, who is the not, and then everyone wants to seem cool, so they all call themselves veterans, and then no one speaks, and everyone complains that they couldn't speak, and then it just doesn't do anything.
The thing is, the Buddhist is also just not something you should run online because most people online are veterans, right?
A lot of people, yeah.
Yeah, like the Buddhist is very much something that you want to
Lucky,
use.
you should watch the VOD. Rob went from a new player to a veteran in like a minute. It was crazy.
Because you said like 50 games, and then I'd had more than 50 games, but I wouldn't consider myself a veteran.
Exactly. There was a guy with 49 games, and Rob had like over 50. So they're like, okay, the benchmark's 50. Rob's a veteran, and like 3 players are not veterans. I'm like, okay, this is great.
I think you made it like 100, you and that other guy, at some point.
Like one person that could talk for the first 2 minutes and then...
No one talked because everyone was like, I'm the veteran at the end.
Yeah, everyone except one guy had more than 50.
This is why you don't run Buddhist, because it's,
Not online,
it's literally
please.
an ego trip. I don't know.
And it's like it's designed for when you have half a group that is experienced and half a group that is like new, like fresh of the fresh into the game, right? Like their first few games. That is when you run Buddhist.
We've got Garsner on this. Oh, okay. Doggy. We know that one.
Okay, everybody. You should have your rolls. Anyone not have their roll? Awesome.
I'm a saint. What do I do? Don't claim saint. Or I do. I don't know. Didn't get round to saying hi. Fisherman. Fisherman, juggler. No, not a juggler. Fisherman, farmer. No, I don't want to say farmer. High priestess, yep.
Hello?
And...
Hello.
I was wondering why everybody was quiet, and then I looked back at the laptop, and I
A
was
sweetheart.
disconnected.
Fishman, High Priestess, and Sweetheart.
Oh, I just saw the Math Blade joined and then left. I wanted to say hi.
This has definitely been an evening of blood on the Clocktower. Why is there blood on the Clocktower? You'll never know. Why would it be like that? Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? I'm thinking this is going to be my last game. But yeah. It might not be, but it could be. Because a 12-player game is going to take ages. Maybe. It depends what people do. I mean, if someone decides to get me executed because I'm suspicious to them, then the game is over and we re-rack day one or something. My internet is really temperamental. Classic. That keeps happening to people in games. It's like the server kicks them out, or like their internet kicks them out. Like, oh god. Night order, night order, night order, night order, night order, night order. I'm not even in the first night order. Whoa. I could also do a play as an Amni, in quotation marks, and then pass someone an egg. You've got the egg now. Ow. Nine high speckin'. Big spectators. Matilda, Epic, and Nine High. Matilda, Epic, and Nine High. Oh. So they could be bad, yeah, they could be bad, and that's kind of bad, but everything's bad in the end, 'cause everything ends. There's got to be some wacky amenability. There's got to be. There has to be. Respond to night cards. Respond to night cards? No? Yes? As soon as I wake up, every night, every day, to take the blues away. As soon as I wake up, every night, every day, day. Dun, dun, dun. To take the blues away. To take the blues away. A 9-minute night. Do we think that's alright? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's alright anymore.
Good morning, town, and
Good
welcome
afternoon.
to the Ostara Festival. You gather together
Lambda's
for
a
a
person?
grand feast
Yo.
before you head out on your treasure hunt to find some eggs. But unfortunately, there is a demon amongst you. Please find them, for they have killed me. And I am sad.
So a ham and a bunny got married. All the guests said that the wedding.
Hey.
Hello.
What do you want to do, Lucky?
I can do whatever you want to do.
So I need you to get the choker on right now.
You can shut the fuck up now.
Okay. So I could be an Amni, a sweetheart,
Uh-huh.
a high priestess,
Are you giving me more than 3? What the
or
fuck?
a fisherman.
Okay, well, yeah. I'm giving you the exact same 4.
Cool.
That wasn't useful.
Yo.
I got a nice little boat. Okay, I'm a little sweet little baby. Okay.
Okay. Sweetheart. Cool.
You the vigor mortis? I think the vigor mortis is gonna make me look like a minion.
It might happen. I don't know. It might not be Vig. It was last game, so it could be Pucker or Imp, or it could be Vig again.
Interesting.
So I could be an Amni, a High Priestess, or a Fisherman.
You wouldn't be lying to me about that, right?
Why would I lie to you?
Okay, that's so true. Are you the high priestess for like the 5th time?
Maybe.
Okay, thanks, bud.
Do 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 do. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm either drunk as a skunk, or I will make you drunk later. Wink.
Okay.
So I'm either the sweetheart or the sailor.
Okay. I do have backup claiming Sweetheart, so you might
Okay.
want to talk to him.
Okay, excellent.
I could be an Amni, I could be a Sweetheart, as you've said. I could be a High Priestess, or I could be a Fisherman.
Oh, that's quite a few. All of them I've had before as well.
Yeah, they're good roles.
I think everyone's just picking the roles they want to be.
Yeah. I mean, I might not be any of those roles, but it is the first day, so...
It is, yeah, exactly. The first day everyone lies.
Yeah. And then they keep on lying.
And then no, I think if you're good, you'll stop lying eventually.
Yeah. Or I don't.
Keep on doing it, I dare you.
Yeah, sure. Green.
Rob.
What are the bluffs?
The bluffs are, and I'm not joking here. The
Uh-huh.
bluffs are. This is where I remember off-script characters. Goblin.
Yeah.
Is one of the bluffs.
Uh-huh.
Another of the bluffs is. Oh, that's it. That's the one bluff. That's all. The
Goblin.
bluffs.
That's a
Only
weird
goblins.
bluff.
I know.
It must be an Amni ability to give you only one bluff.
Must be. And an evil character.
Yeah. Which is odd.
Yeah, no, I'm not evil. I have no idea what
Me
bluffs
neither.
are.
I could be a High Priestess or a Fisherman.
Well, that did the exact same to a thing to someone else. So
Wait, you
know
said
which
you
one
were
I'm
a
not.
High Priestess or Fisherman?
Yes.
I'll put it down then, fine.
So I know which one you are if you're not lying to me.
I could be.
You could be. It's
I've got
quite
other
highly
bluffs. I've got
I could also be the magician.
Magician. Ooh. Luckily, I'm not a minion.
Unless you thought I was.
No, you're my demon. That's what they told me. I could also be an Amni.
Ooh. That's why I got that thing. Also, I can't spell high. I'm very good at spelling.
High.
Yeah. I'm not even going to bother trying to spell amnesiac. I'm just going to put it exactly how I just abbreviate it. Can't be
Nah.
I can't spell with the half the time, so.
You can't spell the.
Yeah.
THE.
Yeah. I'm weird. My brain just doesn't function half the time.
Same.
Anyway, how do you speak to other people?
I feel abandoned. Hello.
Hello.
I've only got you, Tony. The Lost and Tony.
I am the chef of the one.
I don't buy it for a second, but okay.
You don't have to. I'm just telling the truth. I've told that to literally anybody who's talked to me.
Okay, so I'm a pucker.
Okay. Cool. I mean, don't waste your kill with me.
I won't because I'm not a pucker. I could be a high
Okay.
priestess or a sweetheart.
I have a High Priestess hard claim, and I have Sweetheart in a 2, so
Oh. I mean, those people could be lying.
that is correct.
Ooh, 10 seconds.
The answer, everybody, was 19.
Who knew?
I was close. I was close. I knew it was.
Nobody
somewhere.
asked me a question, so I don't know.
Oh, that's just because I decided to hard trust you, the Lost.
Okay.
I figured if I would have asked you that question, you would have been lost.
Good evening, feasters. Oh, I have another.
Savant.
Ooh, isn't there any? Yeah.
Okay. Good evening. I will take hands.
sorry,
Okay.
Coach, for
Sorry,
it.
1 second.
Is it just me for everyone else is cutting out?
It might be just you.
Because everyone keeps cutting out for me.
Try refreshing it.
Yeah, refresh.
I saw Matt as a
Just out
zomble
of
in another
curiosity, Is
game.
there anybody who's a virgin
Young
who
Matt.
wants to
Very young.
have me dead?
Obviously. Like, goddamn. That's a child playing.
Okay, anyone
Fully.
else want an SD console?
Oh, yeah, me. Me.
Okay, yeah, Rob?
What's going on?
I
Hello.
need my fisherman information.
Okay, I will tell you you should stop fishing for fisherman information.
Sick.
There you go. Yeah.
So many.
Useful.
Okay, any more consults? Okay.
Oh my god.
We should all go around the
How
circle.
many?
I was just gonna do it again for the
You know what? We should normalize chatting with your storytelling.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to chat? Okay, cool.
No, no one does.
We go around the circle. All to the storytelling.
I did it before. It was cool. My god.
Did everyone just cut out for like 10 seconds there? Did everyone else hear that, or was it just me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this bit done now?
Young Matt's internet doesn't work.
Lucky.
Yes, I would like to claim Amnesiac and ask for Voidstar to visit the Storyteller.
Voidstar. Okay.
Too powerful.
This proves me as the Amnesiac, yes.
So, who's a zombo?
Fantastic.
Dave would like to claim Amnesiac and send Rob Team Films back to the Storyteller again.
Okay. Heard?
Oh.
Hello.
My god.
Rob,
Yeah.
do you not want your official?
Oh, yeah, I do. I do need that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yes, I'll tell you that.
Endless loop.
Voidstar.
I would like to claim amnesia can be able to go to sleep before 2 a.m.
That sounds reasonable.
I do not know if I can promise you that as the storyteller. Lambda.
Juggle's open. Can I juggle?
Juggles are open.
Yeah. Could I juggle Parallelogram Pants as the Devil's Advocate? Can I juggle the Lost and Tony as the chef? Can I juggle Everest as all three demons, please?
Okay, heard. Benjamin.
Yes, I'd like to claim Juggler, and I'd like to juggle myself as the Juggler. I'd like to juggle Voidstar as the chef, Everest as the flower girl, Backup as the chambermaid, and Parallel as the sailor.
Okay, heard. Lucky.
Yes. I would also like to claim juggler, and I would like to juggle Benjamin as the fisherman, Parallelogram as the sailor, Dave as the chambermaid, Rob as the high priestess, and Green BB as the washwoman. Thank you.
Okay, heard. Voidstar.
I will juggle Dave as the acrobat, the Lost as the washerwoman, Everest as the sailor, and the backup as the virgin.
Okay, heard. Parallelogram.
I like to juggle Rob deforms as the Puka, Everest as the imp, Green BB as the rigor mortis, Backup as the summoner, and myself as the DA.
Okay, heard. And Dave.
Matt's back.
Dave
Hello,
would
hello.
like to. Oh,
Hi, Matt.
hi. Hello.
Hi.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Dave would like to juggle Parallelogram Pants as Square Shorts, The Lost as The Found, Rob T Films as Rob T Movies, Green DB as Blue GG, and Backup as Go Forward. Thank you.
Beautiful. Lucky.
I would like to remark that seemed odd.
Same.
That is heard. Nominations are open. Rob.
I want to nominate Matt.
Okay, tell us why.
I just feel like it.
Salient argument.
Matt, how do you feel?
All right, I'm convinced.
Matt feels like
connection issue.
Matt feels like a pair of headphones. Let's wait for Matt to express his feelings. Oh.
Good feeling.
The nom hit so hard he fell out of his chair.
He doesn't even chair anymore.
Oh, he's back. Are you back?
Matt, are you there? Matt. Wherefore art thou, Matt?
You know what? I've come full circle on this.
Get your hand back up, Benjamin.
Well, now I'm voting.
Okay, peer pressure got to me.
Now I'm not voting.
All right, I'm gonna follow the pack.
All right, I'm gonna give Matt 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna run the vote.
Good people, rise up.
7.
All right, I'm gonna join the revolution.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna run the vote. You'll need 6 votes.
I don't think we should do this since there was no defense.
No, I think the defense is like really compelling. Like he fell out of his seat. Damn. Nice.
Oh my god, we almost did it.
5 votes is nearly enough. Any more nominations? Lucky.
Yeah, I would like to nominate Rob.
Oh,
Lucky nominates Rob. Tell us why.
Rob is feeling things and therefore not part of our hive mind. Therefore
Rob.
Okay, I'm a saint, so don't do this.
Now I want to vote even more. I don't believe that shit.
Come on, guys.
You claiming Slate? Absolutely not.
Everyone in Legion has to vote. Come on.
Okay, you'll need 6 votes to put Rob the claimed saint on the block.
I'm not doing this. Don't vote for this.
There has been a saying claim.
We're gonna get a re-rack if you vote for me. So, oh my god, thank God.
Oh my god, you bad lads.
I don't have to play the game where you're claiming Saint the entire game.
Lambda.
Win.
Can I nominate Everest, please?
Yes. Lambda nominates Everest. Tell us why.
I'm not actually the juggler, so I can't tell if they're actually a demon or not. And they didn't really talk to me today, and I really wanted to talk to Everest. So, yeah. Explain yourself.
I had a lot of people requesting to talk to me, first of all. And it is weird that you would tell me you're the juggler when you're not.
Okay. You'll
Trying
need
to
6.
show what role I am.
Just pertinent,
Yes.
Linda, I did talk to Everest for a long time, so I kind of ate up most of the day.
I've nominated the wrong person, then clearly.
Okay, but fuck off.
It's okay, we all make mistakes.
I don't want to
If you
buy
think this is the right
viewers.
person, you'll need 6 votes. 2 votes not enough.
Dave nominates Benjamin.
Yay!
Okay. Dave nominates Benjamin. Tell us why.
Now Lambda seems to know what they're doing. Just look at them. They got it figured out. Yeah. So I'm willing to trust Lambda here.
Okay, Benjamin.
Yeah, I'm convinced.
Pertinent as well. They said yay in response to being nominated. So
Yeah, well, Dave is my senpai, and he noticed me.
Oh. Well, if you also noticed Benjamin, you'll need 6 votes to notice him harder.
Anybody else addicted to watching cringy videos?
Oh my
No.
god, I'm sweating so much.
Surprisingly not. 5 votes not enough. Final call for nominations.
I'd
Voidstar.
like to nominate.
Benjamin can have it if she wants.
You can nominate first.
Okay, I nominate Lambda.
Okay. Voidstar nominates. Who was it you nominated, sorry?
Lambda.
Lambda. Okay. Tell us why.
I've heard of a possible reason that this is a good execution.
Lambda.
could I get some elaboration on that possible reason there? Otherwise, that's not really a good accusation.
Voidstar?
Pertinent?
Yes.
I'm not going to out publicly why.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky you
I
have
just
it.
want to say science.
I back it.
I like science.
I've been told that I'd be protected by a DA, but that's an evil reason, and I'm not a fan of that. So no, thank you.
Okay, you'll need 6 votes. If you think
maybe 6 would be
yes,
enough.
please.
Yeah, like I've had a thought with it all.
Nine votes is enough. Lambda's on the block. I do not think you'll beat this, so I'll end the day in 5.
Can I just nominate? Can I nominate Dave? But like we don't go through the motions, just so I notice him back.
Yes, sure. Benjamin nominates Dave. You noticed him. Lambda is executed and dies.
Alright, sweet. I just wanted to
Oh,
tip the
I'm
tap.
sorry. That was my wizard ability.
I don't get this game. I don't get it.
No, I just wanted to tit for tat. You noticed me, I want to notice you back.
No, I've been hooked on watching. There's like this 30-year-old guy that does like cringy like
Live on
videos
Twitch,
and stuff,
Rob T.
and I don't know
Films.
why, but I find it funny.
No, I find that stuff funny.
I'm sending a Snapchat to my friend Ryan. That's right.
He's like, I got
friend
like,
with
a ton of
extra
Discord
spittle.
kittens and it's
Friend.
like, God, just no, just no.
Oh, you mean like he's like he has like a harem on Discord? Is that what he's saying?
Like,
Ew.
yeah.
Ugh.
He's
Gross.
like saying ooh ooh after every sentence, and I'm like, you're like 30 years old. Why?
Ew, well. I'm 30 years old. Sorry, I had to.
But
Ooh, I'm a contrarian.
He talks like he's a 5-year-old.
Yeah, that is a little bit cringy. The one guy on TikTok who was like I'm Charmander, Rar, that guy. Yeah, he talks like a 5-year-old too, and it's kind of weird.
Wait, there is an adult that pretends to be Charmander on TikTok. What?
He doesn't pretend to be Charmander. He just sits in front of his camera as a regular human being dressed up. Well, I say regular, but he just says like I'm Charmander, woo, roar, that kind of stuff.
Wait, now I'm looking this up.
Was that
I'm
easy like a Sunday morning?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you got a good voice, Slate.
Oh, thanks.
But not me.
My name's Charmander.
Not me! I'm a singer.
Yeah, that's the one.
Easy
the
like
little
Sunday
vocal fry as he
morning.
starts every sentence. Hi there.
Yeah, the sad
I'm
part
easy
is,
like Sunday
I get that they're trying to do
morning.
like anime motions and all that stuff, but they make themselves sound like a 5-year-old doing it, and I don't think that's how anime is to. That's not how it's supposed to be intended. So that's why it just makes it cringy, and it's like I can't stop watching.
It's uncanny because it doesn't fall into like any category. It's kind of this weird limbo of like, I don't think I've ever heard that before, so my pattern recognition is not adhering to it.
The funniest part is they don't. Most of these people that do it don't realize it's cultural appropriation. It's like, there was a white lady that was going around put on white gloves in like a Tokyo apartment and like doing the hand gesture things, like pointing things out. And I was reading the comments, and it pissed so many people off. Like she's like doing the hand thing while bouncing over her mouth, and you just gotta love people.
Hey there.
TikTok is evil. TikTok is bad. It's so bad. Why am I saying it in an American accent? Who knows? Let's find out what happens in this game of Cock on the Clocktower. Woof! Oh my god, same.
Mood.
I agree.
I hated that.
Who wants to bark?
Oh,
Let's see what the theme of this game is.
I gotta get them to stop barking. I have 2 Great Pyrenees, so huge fucking dogs. And all they do is bark.
Lucky, how do you do that Among Us symbol?
The Among Us emoji?
Yeah. Did you copy paste it?
Yeah. Hold on. I'll put it in the public chat so we can enjoy Among Us emoji.
That's so crazy. What symbol is that? Because that's text, isn't it?
It's the Among Us emoji.
Wait, how are emojis able to be pasted into the game? All right, I'm gonna go grab like a fist emoji and see if that makes it.
A fist emoji.
You could get a lot of emojis in here actually.
Oh.
Like monkey.
Oh my god, I didn't realize emojis could be in the chat.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Monkeys.
I'm nominating you for that.
Oh shit. Wait, you missed your chance to vote on me. You didn't vote on me, right?
I'm Mr. Ring-a-ding.
It was 5, and I actually thought I was going to be put on the block.
And I just voted on you for the cool little ding sound, but the app mix. I don't get to enjoy the
Animal
dings like I used
cruelty.
to. I can only hear the ding one more time.
Ding!
I'm just waiting on a got it from one player. If you'll send it back to me.
Speaking of dings, at my work, the elevator, whenever I step onto it on the first floor, it goes ding 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 ding, like it like rocks back and forth, and it makes me feel like I am like a total fat ass. That I'm like making it bounce up and down and register as if it's hitting the floor. But it does that for literally everyone.
It sounds like there's an alarm or something. That doesn't sound good.
It's the exact same sound as when you like get to the floor.
Ow.
It's that
Ow.
ding and
Ow.
then the doors
Ow.
open.
Ow.
But I guess because it's like a little bit of an older elevator, it's like on that sensor like just barely. So when you step onto the elevator, it rocks it back and forth, and it like triggers it a bunch.
That's not great.
Yeah, if you think about it, you're like, oh, does this mean it's not safe? But I just imagine it's like a sensor thing. I think the elevator's fine.
Good morning, folks. The elevator may be fine, but the Lost and Tony is not.
No.
You have.
Oh no! I was the chef with a 1. What a horrible loss of information for this.
Hey.
Were you actually the same?
Yes.
Okay, I have reason to believe it is a zone 2 to 3.
Okay, why?
I'm the sweetheart,
Yeah, I believe you.
and based on my neighbors' chats, they think it's a zone 2. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
There could be a drunk, which means something something's on 3.
I don't think I know about any ongoing information roles. Except if Lambda is a sweetheart. No, that's wrong.
Fun fact, the acrobat works really well with Zon because on the Zon Knight, the acrobat is also poisoned, so they can't even detect a Zon Knight, which is really funny.
Oh. Okay.
They could choose any townsfolk and die, but due to their own ability being a townsfolk, they are also poisoned, therefore cannot die.
Right. So they don't work. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, see ya.
Bye.
No.
I don't think Matt's even in the server anymore. What do I do? Chat about the game somehow.
What a game. If you're a tea lady that works, even if dead, that's so good for me. I love this for us.
That would be so funny.
That would be so funny.
That'd be so funny. I've got an idea though how this could work.
Are we gonna deal with Matt being AFK or
I think we just boot him from the game.
Well, I
boot
mean,
the
if you wanna
child.
test that theory back up.
I think it's time for a sub for Matt.
Definitely.
The storyteller just decided who to kill because Matt's the demon. Matt's been AFK, so the storyteller's like, just killed the Lost.
Hey.
Hello.
Could you give me actual information?
Yes, if my character was from a country, my character would be from the Balkans.
What do I do with that?
It's information.
Any real information about the game or you?
I mean, stop asking me for things. Oh my god.
What? I need to ask you things so I can find out things about the game so I can solve the game.
Uh-huh.
How's your painting going?
Pretty well. Like, I'm trying to mix the right color of green for the froggy skin. It's not going very well.
Cool.
So if your character was from a country, where would you be from?
Heaven.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I still don't believe you're the saint.
I am a saint.
You
fucking vote me out then, Lucky. Do it. Vote me out.
I will.
Oh my god, seat 6 is gone.
No, not the C6.
Not Matt!
It's not the same without him, you know.
Yeah, he died. God rest his soul.
Are we still having private chat?
I think the private chat time has expired, but Slate is
Oh.
trying to find a sub for 6-6 who left. So we're just vibing.
Sorry, yeah, I just wanted to Wrexham.
What the fuck does that mean?
I wanted to. I realized that I had said something. I'd given another person's claim, but I misheard them. So I gave wrong information, but not intentionally.
Lambda.
Sorry, I was typing and it made me click the spacebar. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Is it Azan too?
I want to go on a whim. Dave nominates Everest.
Okay, yeah, I'll say nominations are open. Dave nominates Everest. Tell us why.
I'm just gonna out it because why the hell not? I'm the High Priestess. My first day was correct. I got Everest last night. I heard somebody say that they heard of 2 outsiders. In a Zon game, Zon 2, especially the fact that Everest was in a chat with just one person.
Is it the dog playing or is it
I
Dave?
believe that I could have been shown an evil person.
Let's find out.
Okay, Everest.
So, I will say I have also been told by 2 other people that they are also the High Priestess. So I don't know if Dave's claim of High Priestess can be trusted when I've had 3 different people now claim it to me.
Pertinent. I've not heard of any other person claiming High Priestess. I had the Lost in Tone on the first day.
Yeah, double pertinent. That's the first thing I heard from Dave in the first conversation of the game, or at least between us.
Okay, you will need 5 votes to put Everest on the block.
Oh wait, this Chef won and Rob's evil.
I'm not evil.
Let's do minimum and then discuss maybe other options.
5 votes is enough. Everest is on the block. Any more noms?
Backup, would you be willing to nominate what was Matt for the sake of the science we were talking about?
Oh, sure. Backup nominates seat 6.
Backup nominates seat 6. Cruel, but tell us why.
Firstly, nice defense, idiot. Secondly, we have potential science to do of the BMR variety because of something I received last night. Don't worry about it.
Because it's Azan 2 or 3.
Okay, seat 6.
Yeah, I think this kind of solves us having to fill this seat quickly.
Okay.
No.
Let's
Might not even solve it, is the thing.
see if there are any specs that would want to join. No. Okay. Well, seat 6, your days are numbered. It's a tie. 6-6.
Rest in peace, Matt.
Definitely don't tie it. We want to get something out so that we can get information.
Still very temple run.
Oh no.
Okay. 6 votes is enough. Seat 6 is on the block.
Oh, okay. All right.
Lucky.
Lucky nominates Rob.
Lucky nominates Rob. Tell us why.
I will keep doing this the entire fucking game.
Great.
I do not believe that Rob is still part of our hive mind, and Rob needs to be eliminated.
Rob.
I'm a saint. Don't do it.
Okay. If you want to do it, you only need 7.
That was the most unconvincing saint claim I've ever heard.
Let's re-rack then.
Let's also not tie this, to be fair.
We didn't have enough to do it. I think it's funny for the meme, the re-rack, if he is saying.
3 votes not enough. Final call for noms?
I don't think he's saint. He claimed a bunch of bullshit the week beforehand, and then he gets nominated. He's instantly, I'm saint.
Rob.
I nominate Lucky.
Rob nominates Lucky. And no, I'm kidding. Tell us why.
Back at ya. Oops.
Lucky.
Nuh-uh.
Okay. If you are of the persuasion, you'll need 7 votes to put Lucky in the block.
This game is
I
so
think that
dumb.
defense should be used in real call.
Like, this script has resulted in, like, such weird games.
Okay. 2 votes is
Which is good,
surprisingly not enough.
but also kind
They
of
ending in
annoying,
10.
but also good. I'm very split. Or at least there's not, like, an egg rolling around.
I was so I played a blind game of DB where I was Saint, and then after that, the 2 subsequent games, I got Saint, like from the RNG token distribution. It was awful. I kept telling everyone I was Saint, and they wouldn't believe me. They kept nominating me, and we almost lost.
Well, what else is awful is seat 6 is executed and dies.
Oh no.
What an asshole.
So young.
Science.
Okay, so here's what I do. I nominate Lucky for the bit. Cool. What a great plan. I'm Mr. Ring-a-Ding. Do-do-do-do-do-do. This is definitely a game. This is definitely a game. Definitely. Definitely? What? Definitely. 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 Who knows? I know, I'm English. I speak the language. Yes, that's me. Yeah. The last game of this was also weird. Yeah. Weird game so far. I can't believe young Matthew died. I can't believe it. Your first ever game. And it is this nonsense. Good luck, though. I'm not. I'm part of heaven. I'm one of God's children. Amen. One of God's children. The Childer. A Childer? Childer? Vote me out then. Day 3 re-rack. Day 3 re-rack. Day 3 re-rack. Day 3 re-rack. Oh, God. First game. Streamed to an audience of dozens. Possibly.
Oh man, I can't. Oh, I was about to say I can't whisper to seat 6, but now I can.
Seat 6 has returned?
Hi.
Hi, Jojo. Oh, I cannot get you in a private chat.
Oh, did C6 die?
C6 dies again.
Hi, Jojo. Are you there?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, awesome. I will just grab you in a private chat.
Woo-woo. I don't need to claim anything else, but people don't believe I'm a saint, so I could say I'm a fisherman. I'm a fisher, man. I'm a fisherman, or fisherman. You've got fisherman, which is fisherman, or fisher-man, fisherman. And then, obviously, you've got fisher-nan. Or fisherwoman. Fisher person. Fish person. Person fish. Person fish. Acrobat. Acrobat man. God, I don't know what to do. Now what do I do? Now what do I do? Losing all restraint, find me at your door so you can follow me. Find me at your door. Find me at your door so you can follow me. This is what I do. We just can't resist, it's what we tend to do. Hand in hand under flamingo skies, walking all this way at night. Oh my god, look at that face. Half past 10. Goddamn. Ow. Oof, owie, ow. Frère Jacques, dormez-vous. Summer lamatinas, ding dang dong, ding dang dong. What are my DMs saying? What are they saying? Only I know. It's a secret. Just like my identity in this game.
Sorry, folks, a bit of a longer night. I just had to fill in JoJo and things.
JoJo was just letting the evil team, of course.
God, there's so many of you as well. Must be a bounty hunter out there.
It's a Legion game.
Yeah.
It's meant to be, but it
my
can't
fellow
be.
Legion not out that this is a Legion game? Thanks.
No, I'm Legion.
I already said Legion Hive Mind twice when you called for votes.
No, I'm saying it's a
They
Legion
know.
game because I'm bluffing good player who is Legion paranoid.
Wait, sir, it's not. This is an atheist game. We're all the lunatic.
Nice.
Oh, gotcha.
I actually played a game like that. where 7 lunatics all fought their Legion.
I've
sounds
seen
amazing.
a game like that with 1 atheist and 11 legions. Well, lunatic legions.
Yeah.
I had a game where there was 2 of every role, and so there were 2 atheists. So when people were double claiming atheist, we actually thought it was a legit game, and that was like one of the bluffs.
That's quite smart. I love that.
The lame part is we executed the storyteller, but he claimed that he had given himself the DA ability, and that night he had protected himself. So we had to do it again the next day.
Oh.
I mean, at that point, it's definitely an atheist game, because if it wasn't, the game would have just ended.
Wait, but who's the one who gives the storyteller a minion ability? That is an actual role, right?
Oh, so Plague
Doctor.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Plague Doctor was on the script, so we're like, oh, well, is it an atheist game, or...?
It says to choose a living player, though, as the storyteller player.
I guess if atheist is on the script, you have to consider them as a player, potentially. But I guess that confirms it's an atheist game.
But like, if the storyteller had a minion ability on a non-atheist script, you can't kill the storyteller to get rid of that ability. They just have
What?
it.
Isn't the storyteller already dead?
Exactly.
Yeah, at the beginning of the game. Well, no. In an atheist game, he can break the rules, so the announcement of him being dead is actually untruthful.
Come on, game. Come on, come on, come on. La 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 lava, chicken.
Good morning, folks. Sorry for the long night. Void Star died.
Wow, that's great.
Oh no, Italy has fallen.
Well, rebuild it. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Hello. You
Hi.
ready to claim what you actually are yet?
I'm a saint.
Cool. Bye.
Are you?
No, I'm not the saint. Thanks.
No, what are you? Brother! Oh, okay. Did we chat yet?
We have not.
Okay, I'm definitely a saint for real. If I get voted out at this point, I don't care. I actually want to, so then I can leave.
Oh, so you're just impatient then?
No. Yeah, I'm a saint. Do you have any information about the game?
I have information about you. I've been told you telling other people you're not the saint.
I was initially, but then I'm definitely the saint. I have been the whole time.
But you have told other people you're different roles.
Yeah, on day one, but then I was lying on day one. And then after that, I'm hard claiming saint to anyone who wants to listen to me.
Right, okay. Trying to piece together, because there's like 4 different roles people have told me that you are.
Yeah, but I was lying initially, and then I wasn't.
But I also don't know how much of this is just other people lying about what they've been told.
Yeah, you never know.
Like you had Green the night before be like, just never trust your neighbor, and I'm like, I've got 2 people on either side telling me not to trust them, but also one of them's the saint.
Okay. Yeah.
Other than that, I don't have much to share. I'm not an information role, and I haven't had information given to me at all by anyone else.
Cool. Are you an outsider?
I am not. I'm a townsperson.
Okay.
I really need Lambda to get away from backup, though.
Are you a farmer?
I am not. I do not want to die.
Okay. Neither do I. Else
That
we
is the
lose.
most I will give you.
Okay. Bye.
Rob, is your role public?
It's a saint, yes. I'm a saint. It's very public, but people don't believe me.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe me, but I'm a saint.
Okay, so that's your public role. What's your real role?
My real role is saint.
Okay.
What's yours?
Not DA.
Not DA. That's pretty conclusive, yeah. Any claims you want to give?
No.
That doesn't help me. That doesn't help anyone.
I mean, neither does the saint.
Well, vote me out
Neither
then.
does the saint
If you
help.
think I'm not the saint, vote me out.
I mean, even if you are the saint, it doesn't help, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Right.
Productive. Thanks. Ugh.
That's what you get for outing Saint.
Both games of this have been like very frustrating. Genuinely.
You already played a game?
We played one game of this, and then we played this one. So we're on the second game of this script.
Boom, do you think-
Is anyone an Amni with a funny egg-related ability? No info. Sick.
I've got a remarkable amount done in that first day of my life.
Have you got any info?
Nothing that I don't think was probably already public.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll put my hand up.
Okay, welcome back, Tone. Who was first?
I believe.
I think Green BB.
Okay, Green BB, go ahead.
I'd just like to come out with what I've got now. So I'm the fisherman. I spoke to the storyteller today, and after a lot of thinking on their part, I was given 3 players need to solve their clues.
Okay, I have an ST console.
So-
3 players need. Wait, 3 players need to what?
3 players need to solve their clues.
Okay.
What?
Yes, that's what Hein said. I said, how does that help me?
It doesn't. I
in
don't think it
the-
helps.
He said, once it starts happening, it will. So,
Great.
I think I received a clue in the night, which I talked to Lambda about, and I was very confused why I was pulled into a private chat, and I was told something. I asked a question, and he's like,
Then-
did you receive the information? And I said yes, and then he kicked me out.
then you might be one of the 3.
Okay, Dave.
Oh, no, mine's a nom.
Okay.
So you can continue with everybody else.
Yeah, Jojo?
Yeah, I don't know how we got to this point. I'm the chambermaid. Storyteller has forgotten the information that they gave me. So, yeah, I'm pretty useless. Thanks.
Okay. Lucky.
Yes, I would like to claim amnesiac and ask Rob T Films to do an ST consult. Thanks.
Heard.
Yeah, I can do it now. Yeah, sure.
Okay, I just have a little ST console.
These games have been fucking mental. I don't know how to handle these. What information do we have in the town? Like, we've got nothing.
I don't know about
We've got
that.
clues relating to roles or something, but I don't know what it is.
I mean, there's... Yeah.
There's things about, but people being vague about it, and then you're being vague, giving information to people about the vague mystery, and I'm confused.
Just be happy that you're not evil and going up against a magician.
Is there a magician?
I said you're not evil.
Cool.
That's just picked at random.
Okay, that was fruitful. Dave.
Illuminating.
Void, do you want me to nom and pass it to you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to just talk publicly. I think we should execute Everest. I feel that the lift yesterday was super sauce, especially considering no just killed the chambermaid. The science didn't make much sense to me.
Dave nominates Everest.
Okay, Dave nominates Everest. Tell us why.
On top of what Voidstar just said, the fact that I am the High Priestess on night 2, I got Everest. There's a potential for a Zon 2. There's also a potential for a Puka, but I wouldn't have been Puka poisoned on night 2. Suggests that Everest is probably a good evil candidate at this point in time.
Okay, Everest.
So I'm going to come out with my role now. I have told people so they can back me up. I am the tea lady, and if what Rob says is true, I'm protecting the saint.
Sick.
Okay.
I am also one of the people who has been given a riddle. Just to add that in as well.
Okay. You will need 4 votes to put Everest on the block.
All right, so then we can test Green BB.
I mean, yeah, we can also test Green BB. That would be helpful.
I
Yeah.
am down for that,
Let's
as
do-
I now spent.
Let's do it.
If that's the case, though, if night 2 is the night you think it was a Jean night, the riddle in that case might be Jean poisoned,
Jean?
and that riddle is
Jean the
talks about a
Baptiste?
tea lady being dead.
Okay, Green BB.
Can I nominate myself?
Green BB nominates himself. Tell us why.
Test a tea lady claim, and I'm spent, so no harm, no foul.
Okay, you'll need 4 votes to put Green BB on the block.
My only fear is DA's on the script. So...
We need to put someone on the block. We need to put them. I don't know.
Yeah.
It also depends if the same claim is real in the first place.
7 votes is enough. Dave?
There's Lambda. How do you feel like this whole like clue thing is true? Like, did you hear it from multiple people, or did you hear it from like the same 3 people? Like, or how do I want to say it? Did you hear it from Rob T. Films, Everest, and Green BB? Or did you hear it from anybody else?
No, I've been going up to the players that have received clues and riddles.
But I'm asking, is it players outside of those 3?
Yes.
Ending the day in 10.
Okay. I don't like this because Robin Everest voted on this as well.
4, 3.
I would say
1. Green BB is executed and dies.
I was gonna say about 5 then.
So, wow, I'm so surprised. Anyway.
So, wait, does that mean Everest is... We shouldn't discuss new info, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I think it's mainly info that you received during that night, unless I'm mistaken.
No. Oh. Well,
yeah,
can we discuss the execution?
Hi guys,
Yeah,
welcome
we can
back to
discuss
Every
that.
Tommy In It stream
So,
on the Dream
would Everest be
SMP.
the drunk then?
Everest would be drunk, or my guess would be DA.
But Everest wanted that to happen, right?
Maybe they're the DA that had it on themselves, expected to get it on themselves, and then
Could be.
just wanted to kill a good player. Question mark?
I might as well be.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, then at that point they're outed like
Like a DA doesn't have to look like a good tea lady. They can just be like, "Let's kill my neighbors," and then whenever we go for the tea lady, they put it on themselves.
Talking to somebody else, I don't think that Everest can be the drunk when Rob T. Films is claiming Saint, and per somebody else, there's 2 other claims of outsider. The math is not mathing.
I'm just saying there's a Chef 1 and Rob T. Films and Everest are sitting there.
Yeah.
Wait, are the
Vote me
outsider
out then.
claims double claims?
I don't know. They didn't elaborate.
Just they claimed outsider in general.
Yeah, there was somebody had informed me that there's 2 other outsider claims outside of that.
So, I mean, both the Sweetheart and the Hatter are very problematic for us.
No, that's not saying that Rob T. Films couldn't be the Saint, but I don't think Everest can be the
I'm the fucking saint. Why does no one believe me?
Well, wait, Green. Well, yeah, Green probably can't be evil because of the information they shared lining up. With
Green's never evil. That never happens.
Everest? I don't know, but Everest could be Tea Lady and Rob is single-handedly evil.
I'm a saint.
Oh, Everest could be Tea Lady.
Yeah, but we can't test. We can't like execute Rob and test that. Otherwise, the game just ends.
It will.
The issue is you
Yeah.
can't test Rob because if I'm drunk and he is the Saint, we lose.
Basically.
Or maybe Rob's just the demon and claimed literally
Lucky's
not the Saint at all.
evil. Look at this.
Okay, I will say as well, Green told me that they were the High Priestess, and then told me that Rob told him Rob was the High Priestess.
Rob
On day
claimed
one.
Ebony, Sweetheart, High Priestess, Fisherman.
These were day ones, but I also claimed fisherman to like everyone as well. Everyone I talked to, fisherman was in my ping as well. So
You just say goblin to me, Green.
yeah, that's because you
The
came to me
green
and said, "What are our
goblin.
bluffs?" Like suggesting that I'm somewhat your minion.
It was a test and it worked, you goblin.
Oh, I said goblin because it wasn't on the script.
Yeah, true, true. That is true. Like I'm the saint, it's true. If you think I'm evil, by all means, vote me out.
Wait,
Blood on the clock
Either
tower, where
same?
everybody's having fun and the kills don't matter.
So true.
Anyway,
I'm having a
it's time
time.
to reveal this is a summoner game. Yes, right?
That'd be crazy.
I'm just playing goblin.
It is mechanically possible with what has happened, but I don't think it is.
Sorry, I'm obviously a little bit late to the party. Are you actually the saint, Rob?
Yes.
Allegedly.
I'm literally the saint.
Allegedly. We don't know for a fact.
Well, I know for a
Nobody
fact.
knows for a fact.
And if you don't believe me, vote me out, and then the game ends. Jesus Christ. Fuck.
I mean, what other reasons are there for the tea lady not working, apart from they're not the tea lady, or it's not the saint next to them?
But if one of the riddles as well was the tea lady was dead and not.
Could it be sailor drunkenness?
The sailor can't die, can they?
Sailor can't die unless they are drunk, or they could make the tea lady drunk and therefore they don't protect their neighbours. Or at least I believe that's how that works. Unless you are just the drunk who thinks you're the tea lady.
But that raises more issues with the fact that I'm next to the saint or the person claiming to be the saint.
A star arising.
Yeah. Either way, there's problems here.
Ay. I think if this had a zombie on it, that'd go insano mode.
We should all just forget about it.
Forget about it.
Probably not worth looking into. Just don't worry about it.
Are you there, Lambda?
No.
Could you repeat what the third riddle was that you got, if you don't mind sharing with the rest of the group?
So I've been going around trying to get to see what people's riddles that have been sent are. Let me just have a look. It said yesterday we should not nominate Parallel. And no one did. And that wasn't the exact words verbatim, but that was the words to that effect. Actually, I need to do the storyteller justice here. If you want this day to go well, you should not nominate Parallel, because it rhymes.
Oh my god, I didn't realize that it rhymed. Yeah. That's really cool. Wait, did they all rhyme, or do some of them rhyme?
Did what rhyme?
I'll tell you what rhymes. Someone's taken their final breath. It was Lucky who was something to death.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's brutal.
Yeah, that's
brutal. You've got 3 minutes to chat.
Cool.
Hey, bestie.
Are you evil? Because the
No.
alleged tea lady did not protect you.
I'm not evil. I'm a saint. Or I could be a drunk saint. That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
It's not easy to get a read on you. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, thanks, bye.
Bye.
Just being avoided.
I'll talk to you. Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, well. Hi, Green.
You're the goblin, aren't you?
No. This game gave me depression.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, it's either you're not the saint. The tea
Or I'm a
lady's
drunk saint, which would be fucking hilarious, right?
It would be hilarious. Or the tea lady's drunk, been made drunk by something.
It could be a sweet. I mean, Backup's a sweetheart. That's what they said to me.
Yeah, that's what I've got as well. Backup's a sweetheart, so sweetheart's not dead.
Mm. Oh yeah.
Um.
So I can't be sweetheart
nothing-
drunk.
Nothing else. I would say it can't be vigor poisoning because no one next to them is dead apart from me. And I was
It could be
numb.
pucker, but honestly,
pucker
I don't know. I don't have a world. My world is I don't know what to do. The information in this game is like non-existent.
I've not.
We've got a riddle to
heard
solve.
tales getting,
3 people have
saying
riddles to solve.
Yeah.
But I don't know who those people are.
My friends here, you're either lying about being the saint or the tea lady is fake.
Yeah.
Those are my 2 worlds.
Like genuinely, I'm going to vote on myself because people want me out anyway. And then we can see what happens.
And we can see what happens and be game over if you are the saint.
Yeah.
Unless you're a poison saint.
Yeah.
Or a drunk saint.
This is stressful. For no reason again.
No reasoning at all.
Yeah, the validity of that info is also a bit suspicious.
Welcome back to town,
Yeah,
folks.
no, understandable.
Nominations are immediately open. Voidstar.
Can I ask the players that spoke to Jojo before Jojo subbed in to actually help him like rebuild this info? I've heard from somebody that there was a 0 on night 2 between one player and another player that I don't know, and that's all I've got.
Yeah, I was about to ask the same thing. If anyone's actually heard my info, that would be really fucking handy.
But
I only heard the roll day 1.
The storyteller didn't tell you your own info?
They weren't sure what they gave me, so they didn't want to give me anything. Basically.
There's a lot of info being handed out, so the responsibility is kind of on the players to keep track of it. So this is an unfortunate circumstance for JoJo.
Has there been any more riddles, or was 3 the max?
I've gotten a scribe for the 4th riddle. I can come and say it. It is if the demon is up for election. If they're up for election, the demon might not use protection, so the demon's not DA protected today.
Or they just don't like wearing a condom, so it's one of those 2.
Well, they should.
Voidstar.
Fanta, are you the amnesiac?
Yeah.
Okay. But your ability works after you die?
That can happen.
Seemingly
Okay.
so.
All right.
It can be part of the amnesiac ability that it persists after death. Because
I'm aware.
Jesus.
I'm aware. I was just checking. Does anybody else have info that we can put on the table? It's final 6. I think it's time.
Yeah, there's something funky going on. I don't think my info is quote unquote fucked up. End quote. I think there's been some sort of poisoning possibly on the last night. I got the Lost and Tony on night 1. I got Everest on night 2. I got Darium on night 3. And then last night I got Rob T Films and I went no. And the storyteller went yes. And I went no. And the storyteller went yes. And it was just like a back and forth.
I think
I have pertinent to this. Hi, I'm the acrobat. I've just been keeping silent because early acrobat death doesn't help anything. I'm the only kill last night, so there's not a whole lot to go off of. But I did pick Dave last night.
Hey.
Okay, second call for noms.
Which means that you're more likely to be sober.
I think it's possible that you're the drunk, Dave.
No,
Because I think
no, because
all
then.
If you died, aren't they more likely not to be sober?
No, because I am demonstrably the demon kill, right?
Oh, and just so everyone's aware, I was the one that got the scribe last night. So
What is the scribe?
I just want to kill Rob now because of the cure center boy.
Voidstar and then Everest.
So I think we should just kill Everest at this point. Going into Rob probably ends the game, which is a decision that we can just make later. Uh, if Everest, if Everest was exactly the DA and or DA protected on the day that we executed Green BB, he should not be protected right now.
Everest?
The lip was still sus.
I am perfectly okay with dying because I know it looks a lot suspicious for me being the lady, but the person next to me, being killed. I will ask: has anyone claimed outsider other than Saint?
And the Hatter.
Right, because the clue the first round was there's a flower is a blue or red, which means there's either a flower girl or a godfather in play, because that's the icons of those roles. So there'll be a non-correct amount of outsiders if it's the godfather.
Okay, final call for nominations. Parallel.
I'll nominate Everest.
Parallel nominates Everest. Tell us why.
I felt like this is the correct nomination, and I haven't nominated yet. Town Crier, check.
Everest.
Like I say, I think I'm okay with dying because there's
Not
a lot
even
of
a
suspicion
town
on
crier
me.
in the game.
But I also just want you to think about the number of outsiders based on the clues that we've been given.
Okay. If you want to put Everest on the block, you will need 3
I'd
votes.
like the living players could vote on this.
Yeah, the fact that no alive players want to vote this means this is evil.
Let's.
Yeah, we do need to kill
Let's
either
do
the
minimum.
DA or the demon today.
Oh, I was going to say let's do minimum and discuss if this is the best. But...
4 votes is enough.
I wish you had done that before I spent my dead vote.
Ending the day in 10. Dave.
Sorry.
I just want to talk this out because me and Lambda both were talking today. I just need 2 seconds. Based on the scribe that I received and gave to Lambda, the demon's probably not protected. If Everest is evil, Everest is probably DA. Lambda has a gut feeling that Darium is a good execution candidate for today. So I want to hear if like backup or like Lucky or the Lost have any feelings on that.
Wait,
Okay,
who's a good
I'm gonna-
execution? Darian?
I'm going to end the day in 5 seconds because we've had a lot of time for noms.
Oh,
So,
Parallel, who did you drink with
5,
yesterday? Not
Back
yesterday,
up.
but like not last night, but the night before.
3, 2, 1. Everest is executed and dies.
Rest in peace, Pookies.
Good night.
It's been backup since night 3.
Or Everest could be good.
Also, for the people that
Green
don't
would
know,
be good.
Parallelogram Pants is the version that Dave calls Darian. So that's what.
Yep,
If
sorry.
Everest is
Sorry.
good, then how did that tea lady not proc?
Rob T would have to be evil.
I'm not for the 1000th time.
I mean,
I don't
if Everest claiming Tea Lady signifies that either then Voidstar would have to be evil, which I don't think that they are, because then both of you would have to be outsiders, or one of you would have to be evil.
I've heard of a chef one.
If that chef one was Puka Poison, like on the first night, like I think.
Oh,
that
did they die at night 1? Or?
Yeah.
I
the first
died night
night
2,
that-
so if
Night
it
2.
is a pucka, then yeah, my
It's a
information can't
0.
be 100% trusted.
In which case, I would say Dave's probably the drunk.
I think I know what the simplest.
No,
way.
if it's a chef 0, I wouldn't be drunk.
Lucky, have you
But
picked
I can. Go ahead.
Have you picked Dave before? I was thinking in case it's a vigor.
Sorry, you go first, for
I just wanted to ask Lambda if there's like a summary of all the hints that were received and when by which people, because I only have bits and pieces. I'd like to have all that.
Before you give that, Lambda, I just want to ask clarification. Parallel, are you saying that potentially Lost and Tony is a minion who vigor poisoned their neighbors, and that's why?
Yes, potentially.
Okay, that's why you're asking if
Ooh,
Lucky had
okay.
Acrobat on date before. Gotcha.
An interesting
I only Acrobat on day 3 because early Acrobat dev tends to not really be helpful for the good team. So I wanted to not die on night 1 or 2.
Okay.
So many notes going back and forth.
The postman must be busy.
Yeah, I'm busy filing divorce papers.
Postman Pat.
It's just not working anymore. I'm sorry.
That sucks.
Yeah, does the chef trigger mean that the demon and the minion are next to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how many steps. So step 0 would mean they're sitting on top of each other, which would be sexy, but that would be against the rules in this game. So Chef 1 is their neighbors next to each other.
But there's only 2 people that are next to each other.
Yeah, Chef is just how many pairs there are. Clockmaker is how many steps away they are.
So Chef 0, they wouldn't be next to each other. They'd be spread all around.
Correct. So if my chef number is correct, that means either the minions are sitting next to each other or a minion and a demon are next to each other.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I was explaining Clockmaker, which is the steps.
No, that's fine.
Chef is pair.
And
I always confuse the two.
If the information is correct, does that not mean it's Dave from Power Pack?
And
Yeah.
if
I think it could be at this point.
in case you are in a Clockmaker game, if the minion and the demon are next to each other, that's a 1, not a 0. You can't get a Clockmaker 0.
Wait, Voidstar, you said you were a Hatter, correct?
Yes.
I've never played with a Hatter before. Are the evil team allowed to choose any characters that are not on the script?
No, they can choose to change character to another thing that's on the script. Also, Slate wants it without chaos options, so minions need to stay minions and demons need to stay demons.
So Rob said something about a mastermind, and I started to freak out because I don't know all the demons are minions, so I'd be lost.
No, that doesn't happen.
I never said anything about a mastermind.
Didn't you just say something about a mastermind?
No.
Oh, I misheard you. You said something with an M, and I thought you said mastermind.
Are we trying to build a world either where the chef number is poisoned or not poisoned?
Right now, there's no real way to tell.
Right.
Good morning, everyone. There is a way to tell that Dave is dead.
Okay.
Yep, it's a Buka game.
Star pass.
This is your final
Buka.
4. I'll give you 1 minute to chat.
Okay.
And then...
Can we please have all of the information? Please. Benjamin, that means you too.
We've got a new hint for today. I picked myself. I'm here to help you solve a world. The flower is not the flower girl. So it's
the Godfather.
So it's the Godfather, okay.
Which means there's no outsiders, correct?
No, it means there's plus or minus one
Plus
outside
or
it.
minus one.
But there can't be a +1 unless an
So
evil
it's
person
close
says
to.
It can be Vig. It can be Vig plus -1, and then Godfather +1. That's
Voidstar.
Sorry.
Can we just have an extra minute? Because like I feel that 1 minute is not that
Wait.
much in what could be final
Did
day.
we get 1
Yeah,
minute?
okay.
Benjamin, can you share your information, please? And
Yeah.
everybody else can have it.
So I was the juggler. I got a 3 out of the 5. You were chef, which obviously was not true. Everest was flower girl, not true. Parallel is sailor. Backup is sweetheart, and Jojo as chambermaid. So I don't know who the 2 incorrects are, but I believe it would be you and Everest if you guys are telling the truth.
You also cannot have a 3.
Why not?
Oh, I guess if the word is that Jojo, Backup, and Parallel are the correct ones.
I think Benjamin is evil because they told me 4.
Yes,
and
that's
we
what I
were
wanted to correct
making
with
making Sun worlds. And
so
no, it can't. Benjamin.
Sorry, you go first.
No, it's just the people that we were thinking are evil and or are still alive with you are the people that you juggled and you're claiming to have a high number.
So I told you 4 because I had talked with a few people previously where you had said DA in your bluffs, and I was like, well, you know what? Maybe I should just see if Parallel. He was reading good socially to me. Let me see if Parallel is like on the level. So I told you 4 to see your reaction. You were pretty good. You started building the world immediately, trying to solve it. There was no like pause to consider the information. You just kind of dived right in. So I wanted to correct it at the end of that day and tell you that I was testing you. Sorry that I didn't rectify it until now. But yes, I told everyone else I got a 3, which was the actual true information.
Okay, everyone. Dave.
Now that more information has come to light, trying to piece together a Godfather world. I think the only way we can make it happen is with a Godfather -1. So, thinking if we have a Puka, which I do believe that we have, Chef Zero, I think the evil team is Rob T Films, Backup, and Benjamin. I think we have no choice but to send it today because I think this is final day. Sorry.
Okay. Who was next? Was it Lambda?
Yeah, go for it, Lambda.
No,
Sorry.
I'll go last if that's okay.
Okay. Wow, people putting their hands up and down. Jojo?
In that world where we don't have that number of outsiders, I hate to like go back to kind of basics here, but there's someone who's been very, very quiet this entire game, and I'll leave it there.
Okay. Voidstar.
Does the word we're up T, Backup, and Benjamin even work? Because I feel like we probably have an Evil Dead at this point.
Lucky?
Yeah, so if we believe that Lambda is good, right, and we have a Godfather, then Rob's existence is less likely, right? Because that means that we have most likely a -1.
Is it possible we could have 3 outsiders, right? If it's a Godfather, not a Vig, and
It could be.
I think.
But I don't. But that is like one world out of multiple worlds where a world does not exist.
But it is possible, right?
We can also have a Vig and it's not starting a Vig.
I think the fact that Benjamin is pushing for this not to be true.
No, I thought that all 3 outsiders were telling the truth. That's why I was asking.
My dead vote is going on Rob. That is all I'm saying.
Okay, Lambda.
Yeah, I'm also pushing on this Rob world. So I asked, because I can still make amnesiac guesses.
Fucking
I
idiots.
asked if
Jesus,
the players
it's
that
not
I pick
me.
get advice specifically to help their team. So if I pointed at an evil player,
I
they'd
don't
get
know
advice
who's
to help the
evil.
team.
Probably Dave.
And, I got a very hot.
Maybe
and tonight,
Backup.
I pointed at myself to see if it would work, and it did, thankfully. So I got to hear some lovely riddles.
These games,
and it was
man.
talking about
God.
the Godfather worlds that we should be building.
Just a game.
But interestingly, though, Everest got some very similar advice on day 1, which tells me that they are good as well. And if they are the team lady that they claimed, Green BB
Darian.
died when we executed them.
Darian's
so
not in the
maybe
fucking
Rob's
game.
evil, and they're they're possibly the demon, and the other outsider, which would bring us up to 3, would be the drunk. And Dave has been pointed to a player that died possibly from being pucker poisoned, so that's not good information. And they've been pointed to some other people as well, but I don't think it's very sober.
Okay, I am gonna call for nominations, and we'll end the day soon. But I'll go for Everest first. Everest, you're muted.
Is the chef information presumably wrong then? Were they the drunk?
Or Puka.
Or Puka, yes.
If it's
I just want to very briefly say Rob's read quite good. There's this weird thing where Everest hasn't protected neighbours, but backup's been very, very quiet.
I think backup is a minion. There's chambermaid information says the backup did not wake on night 2. If we don't think it's done, backup didn't wake.
Okay, I'm gonna say final call for noms. Parallel.
Nominates Rob.
Okay, Parallelogram Pants nominates Rob. Tell us why.
If it's 3 evils alive, which I could see. Actually, I don't believe there is, and I don't know if Rob is the best, but people want this, and I'm afraid we might lose tomorrow.
Rob?
No defense.
Okay. You will need 2 votes to put Rob on the block. Five votes is enough. Rob is on the block. Any more nominations? Backup.
Backup nominates Benjamin.
Backup nominates Benjamin. Tell us why.
This is not sleeping on 4 like I requested. I'm more on the we have an Evil Dead world, and now that we put it on Rob, who I think could be a minion, specifically the Godfather, we set it on Benjamin.
Okay, Benjamin.
Yeah, I guess 4 is a weird number to execute on. I don't want to die though, so I guess if we do this, we tie. Do we get an extra day, or no?
We won't have the vote.
There's 2 alive.
Okay.
Right.
If we use every dead vote, assuming that Evil voted on that, we could definitely send it here, but it would take like every dead vote.
This is
in the world that the DA protected as well, we need dead votes for the following there.
This is Minion Panic if I've ever seen it. Backup has been silent the entire time, and the moment Rob's on the block, Backup starts speaking and starts nominating somebody.
Okay, running the vote. You will need 6 to put Benjamin on the block. 5 votes to
Yeah, guys, look at the evil team panicking to get Rob off the block.
I mean, you can't lift, right? So
1 vote is not enough. I'm of the opinion you're unlikely to lift this. I'll end the day in 10.
How could this happen to me? I've made my mistake. Rob, if you're good, I'm sorry. I tried.
Rob is executed and dies, and the game immediately ends because Rob was the saint.
Ah, no.
Oh, jeez.
Rob was socially evil saint in my life.
Oh, Rob just staring at the camera.
Oh no, Rob!
I take no responsibility for that, Rob. I tried really hard to give some clues as to the fact that you were the saint. Okay, we had Rob, who was the saint. We had the Lost and Tony, who was your chef with a 1. We had Everest, who was your drunk.
God damn it.
That's why when you executed Green BB, he died. That was your third outsider there. Green BB was told something to do with the amnesiac ability. I will come back to that. You had, let's see, Lucky, the acrobat, who picked themselves every night until they picked Dave, who was your high priestess. Dave was sober and healthy until
don't
the night
believe
that
that.
Lucky picked them. And that was because they had been chosen the night before by the Puka. So Dave, your info was indeed incorrect. I was sending you to Rob in order to insinuate that he was either the demon or that you were poisoned.
Exactly.
We had Voidstar, who was the Hatter, who when they died, the minions swapped abilities, and the demon swapped from an imp into a Puka. We had Jojo, who was your godfather, who added in an outsider. We had, or started as the DA, but swapped into the godfather. We had Backup, who started as the godfather and
Whoa.
swapped into the DA. We had Parallelogram Pants, who was your virgin. Like, did anyone know this?
No.
No.
I asked day one if there was a virgin. God damn it!
You went the entire game. Nobody nominated you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, what? That was so weird. And then you had Lambda, your amnesiac, whose amnesiac ability was each night choose a player. That player receives a cryptic clue about the game. If 3 players solve their clues, you may make a wish. Your ability functions even if dead. Your ability functions even if dead was written in at the start. It had nothing to do with the fact that you died by execution. That was always the plan.
Yeah, your riddle let me know that Everest was my drunk because I was trying to place a drunk, and then when I said stronger, I was like, "Oh, Everest is just the tea lady that's the drunk." I solved that.
Yeah, correct. So the night 1 info told you that there was a flower girl or a godfather. Night 2, backup the DA got that and learned that Everest was the drunk. Night 3, Lambda picked Benjamin, and I told them not to nominate Parallel because they were bluffing a townsfolk.
Oh my goodness.
They changed it to if you want the day to go well or something, but it was actually if you want your bluff to go well. Do not nominate Parallel. That was the clue that night. And then Dave was correct in that the demon was not protected. And then the night 5 was to tell you that there was a godfather and that they had added in a 3rd outsider, hopefully then, in my eyes, clearing Rob. But unfortunately, you built alternate worlds. I was hoping you'd piece together that Dave had been Puka poisoned, so therefore there was not a Vigor Mortis, therefore Rob's existence is real, therefore Rob's not the demon. Lambda's wish was that the demon was not protected by the DA. So if Backup had managed to rally votes on Benjamin, you would have won. Because Benjamin was protected until Lambda's wish took that away.
Sorry, Rob.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I tried my best, Rob. I tried my best.
I didn't know what the wish came into play. I was like, "Oh, we're losing that badly that it's just over." So you just
Slate, can you do the actual grim reveal where we have Rob's demon? Thanks.
And me as this sailor. I was the sailor.
Well, I knew you were the saint, but it didn't matter.
Yeah.
I was the godfather. As soon as
I mean, good was cooked, basically. It didn't matter if I got executed or not.
Yeah, that's interesting. What did Good have going? They had a weird amnesiac thing.
Yeah, it was like there was no information in the game.
You had a Chef 1 and a High Priestess. You had the Virgin that didn't even get nominated. And
Yeah.
lived till Final 4. You had a drunk tea lady. You had a fisherman. Yeah, I don't know. The fisherman and the choice info had to be stronger there, I feel like.
I mean, the world where I'm evil was too strong for most people, so they voted for me.
It wasn't strong for me. I was like, okay.
Yeah, you knew I wasn't evil.
Everest is the drunk and Rob's the saint. There's my 3 outsiders.
Yeah.
I tried to lift off you. I tried to give him a chance.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But like nobody was going to vote for Benjamin, so.
Yeah. Benjamin was protected on Final 4, which was really funny. So even if you did lift onto Benjamin, you would have lost.
I was going to vote for myself, but like whatever.
Cool. Sure. Okay, well, GG.
GG.
You try.
Sleep, but thank you all for the game.
Awesome. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you for playing with me.
I don't know, see you.
And
Bye-bye.
hope you enjoyed it.
I'm
Hope you
out of
enjoyed
here.
this silly script.